All right, doing a hangout tonight, and I hope everybody can hear me okay. Just checking my settings here, making sure that everything is good. All right. So yeah, hanging out on this fine Friday night. Who's gonna be the first one to show up? EJ, how's it going, man? No, but I'll go for a while. Not 5 hours, but I go for a little bit. Alter Ego. So we got DJ, we got Alter Ego. But yeah, so like I said, tonight doing a hangout, and everybody's doing good. Lucy's doing good. And yeah, lately I've been drinking these, which is like carbonated waters. This one's peach flavored, and this is a new one that I liked. Red, white, and blue pop, which has got cherry, lime, and blue raspberry, and there's no sugar in it. So again, it's no sugar, but tastes pretty good. Trying to get away from the sodas. Matt Thomas is going to be on here in a few. Uh, what are some of your favorite movie creature designs? The Graboids from Tremors. I have to mention that. That came to mind. Um, I love the creature in Leviathan. I love the creature in the thing, of course. The xenomorph. So those are some answers. Well, they keep making them. I mean, they're making money. I've only seen the first one, but that's about it. I think I do have the first two on DVD, but the first one was really good. I have not seen the other ones. Will Disney make another Firefly movie? I have never seen Firefly. I've heard so much about it, but I've never seen it. Yes, it was. Um, but this is going to be, as far as the rest of April, this is going to be the last hangout of April. Um, so, like I said, I know Studio Red Band, he's going to be in here a little bit, and whoever jumps in. But we'll see what happens. Thoughts on the Mario movie being delayed to 2023? I didn't hear about that, but I mean, we'll see what happens. If it's animated, I'll wait to see a trailer. I gotta say, I mean, if you're talking about movie wise, I gotta go with the first Blade. But as a character, I am a fan of Spider-Man a little bit more. Both are really cool characters, but movie-wise, to me, Blade is the better film. But superhero-wise, yeah, I got to go with Spider-Man. A movie or TV show family you would like to have as neighbors? The Taylor family from Home Improvement. But I don't have the fence, but that'd be cool. To have the Taylors, uh, Tim Allen and his family from Home Improvement. That'd be fun. The Borderlands movie, I don't know much about the game, so I don't know how to answer that question. Studio Red Band in the house. All right, Matt, get ready to work you in. Let me email myself the link. Yeah, this is what I got to do. But I'm going to work on and getting Matt Thomas in here. Is Spider-Man my number one favorite Marvel character? As a character, I would say yes. What movie or TV show character would you like to have as a roommate? Why not MacGyver? Because he can fix things. Like, it'd be a cool roommate to have. Because, we can, he can make he can fix anything with a paperclip. Why not? I know that's kind of a weird one, but hey, I got to go with MacGyver on that one. All right, Matt Thomas. But right now we got 6 people watching. And Matt, if you're watching, I did send you a invite. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be the last one for April. And I'll go for a little bit, not 5 hours, but I'll go for a little bit. What would I do if MacGruber came to my house? Well, me and MacGyver would take him out. Because DJ asked the question, who would I like to have as a roommate? MacGyver. So when MacGruber comes over, we could just take him out, and then we could bury him out there in the cemetery. Hey, man.
Yo.
Matt Thomas in the house.
Hi. Hello.
I have to ask, and I hope it's okay, if you don't mind me asking, because lately I've noticed that you've used this avatar.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you prefer that a little bit more. Or...
Yeah, I'm not made up today for camera.
I'm not either. I'm anything to look at.
It's a mess. So it's a mess over here. So I'm using that.
Okay, no problem. I was just curious.
And plus, my phone's on the charger, so you guys would be looking at the ceiling.
Okay.
You guys would be looking at this.
There you are.
Yeah. Lucky's a lot cuter to look at than I am.
All right.
How are you doing?
Doing good. Today I watched a couple of movies, which are reviews that are coming up, but the Brave one, that was pretty solid.
You watched Suspiria?
Oh, Suspiria? Yeah.
Yeah. Was it good?
Yeah, that was a trip.
Which one was it? Was it the old one or the new one? Oh, yeah. I've never seen it.
Hey, Alex. Let me know if you want to come in. I just started the stream here. But yeah, I think I'm going to do more a first impressions on the film, because that film was it was something. And I'll talk more about that because that's the first Dario Argento film that I've seen.
Okay. I don't know if
Stranger
I've
Boy?
seen any of his movies. I don't think I have. Maybe I did, but I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Yeah, it's not going to be. Well, next up, I got a review Phenomena, which is another one he did,
Okay.
and that one's with Jennifer Connelly. All right, Alex sent one to your email.
Did he do Possession with Sam Neill?
He might have. I'm not sure.
That one, people keep telling me to watch it. I've never seen it.
But I got the Brave one. That's a review coming up. Suspiria, and then I'm going to do my top 10 favorite R-rated comic movies.
Oh yeah.
So, do you think there'll be another theatrical South Park movie? Alter Ego's asking.
I don't see why not. Like, I have a feeling like they could, I guess if one day they decide, oh, we need money or something, they could do it. I'm pretty sure they would have fun with it.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Hello. It has been a long time, but I've been bouncing back and forth here and there, and
Oh, it's no problem, man.
Yeah.
Good for you to join in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, since you're in here, and I know last time it was me, Matt, and a few others, but you care to rant a little bit on the Amber Heard thing going on in the trial?
I could care less about Amber Heard, to be honest. I'm glad she's getting what she fucking deserves, to tell you the honest truth.
Yeah. I figured I'd ask.
Today they had the chauffeur on, and the chauffeur said that, like, Amber threw his phone off the roof. And then they pinned the phone down 6 miles away.
Oh, yeah, that was Johnny Depp's phone, right?
Yeah. And they gave him like a bunch of coupons and like $500 and like.
I don't know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It just gets crazier. It's like every day they just get a little crazier.
Yeah. I was looking back to see if I missed a question. Now, here's one for you guys.
What movie or TV show character would you have as a roommate? Maybe the Ninja Turtles.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, especially Michelangelo. He seems like the most chill of the bunch.
Were Ninja Turtles ever Marvel?
No.
No way. They just had that Daredevil rumor.
Yeah, that the Daredevil shares the same origin as them, but they have never, as far as I'm aware, Marvel has never made a comic of Ninja Turtles.
What say you, Matt?
Rambo.
Yeah.
I'd live with Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet I have a good time with Rocky because I just talk about crazy stuff all the time. So I think he'd like that. Like, I think he'd be like, what's the cloud?
So you would have a pet rabbit and some turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd finally have that race.
Will Wildman be on the stream?
We'll see what happens.
Find out. Yeah, we'll see
what
happens.
And the same for Fabio. All right, Bobby.
Well, I asked Wild Man this morning if he wanted to hang out, and he said that if he can make it, if he can get back early enough, he was gonna jump in. So
I think I saw one from Bobby. Oh gosh.
Hey, Bobby.
Well, you could thank I forgot what was his name.
Alter Ego now.
Yeah, Alter Ego now. Wait, wasn't he? He used to be
Mass Singer.
Yeah.
Mass Singer. Yeah.
Mass Singer, Alter Ego.
Alter Ego.
Yeah, why the name change? I'm curious.
Someone should write a movie about that. About fucking Mass Singer and his contraptions. Like imagine if it was like you had to do it, like there was no ifs, ands, or buts, like you have to do it, he says.
Wouldn't that just be Saw if it was a vigilante movie?
Yeah, imagine that Mass Singer shows up.
But
he does a little song. And then he turns into his alter ego, and then that's it. It's Running Man time.
We would cast every scumbag in there.
Yeah,
I want to see the Running Man
Stella.
sequel by fucking Mass Singer.
Yeah. And Wild Man Beyond be the host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
Hey, Bobby.
What's up?
So, so
what's going on?
No, not so much.
Cool. Other favorite R-rated comic books. No, I was gonna watch Constantine last night. Can you believe I've never seen that movie all the way through?
Oh, really? Wow, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
underrated as fuck as well.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it tonight.
Cool.
Sounds
good.
I watched Spider-Man. I liked it.
Speaking of which,
Oh, No Way Home.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the director of that is not involved with the Fantastic Four reboot anymore.
Oh.
Trey Parker, Matt Stone. What? Why them?
Yeah. Why would you want them to take over as directors?
Wouldn't that just make things needlessly raunchier and stuff like that?
Yeah.
We found the clitoris.
Yeah.
Glitters.
We found it.
Do I really want to see the Thing play with his thing?
It was at Shane Black's house.
fucking Asses of Fire starring Human Torch. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what would it be? A entire like a South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jada Pinkett.
I don't know. We should get Jada Pinkett in that Masked Singer movie. I think
Yes.
that's what her
Yeah,
career
yes.
needs right now.
What you eating there, Bobby? Looks like a
Ice cream,
ice cream.
Mm.
like Oreo Sunday
Oh yeah.
from Dairy Queen.
Mm.
Comment writer.
My wife had ice cream tonight too. She got
Now
ice
don't get
cream.
started, Matt, on ice creams.
I know.
Don't get nine ice cream bars.
I'll
Nah,
eat like
man.
17 fudgicles again. And
You can't do that anymore, man.
no.
Hey, Common Rider.
What's up, Colin Farrell?
That
Kamen
Friday
Rider.
afternoon's good.
Mhm.
So, what have you guys been watching lately?
Watch.
I watched this one movie called Red by with Bruce
Oh,
Willis
yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah, that was
movie.
pretty good. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on.
already.
Moontrap.
Moontrap. I don't remember that movie.
Oh, with Halle Berry.
Oh,
It's like a disaster movie that came out, I think, this year.
no.
Roland Emmerich directed.
Probably kind of maybe that explains everything because I don't pay attention to much recent movies, anyways.
Yeah, it might be like a fun time waster, if anything.
Yeah,
I mean, Roland Emmerich.
Roland Emmerich. He's trying so hard to replicate his Independence Day days, I suppose.
Oh, wait a second.
Huh?
Oh, from 89. Okay.
89. Oh, no, I've never seen it. Or you?
Okay, well, I'm thinking about the one that came out with Halle Berry is called Moonfall. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I haven't seen Moontrap.
No.
But right now we got 6 people watching.
6 people. Yeah.
Maybe it could be Wild Man. Maybe
Maybe
we'll see what
Fabio,
happens.
Who knows?
Yeah, Fabio hasn't been on in a minute.
Nah. The thing oh god. He probably asked Dr. Doom, how would you like to suck my balls?
I would not want to watch that. Artery.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch it, no. By that logic, you might as well how do I say this? You might as well get Seth MacFarlane to direct Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Favorite alien ripoff movies. I'm not so sure about that.
I'll go with the Leviathan.
Leviathan,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
closest. That's the one that could really, But other than that, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of others. Yeah, what say you, Matt?
For which one?
This question here.
Favorite alien ripoff movie? Man.
I'm not even gonna say Predator, despite the fact that people initially Siskel and Ebert called it Rambo meets Aliens, but it's not. It's totally not. Aliens
Yeah.
ripoff. On top of that, they're the same universe as far as I know.
Can I say Alien versus Predator 2?
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say Leviathan. I'll stick with that.
Yeah.
Well, Leviathan was really good.
Great
I want to
cast.
see that Virus movie.
Oh yeah, Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys been watching the CinemaCon footage?
Nope.
I've heard about it.
I've heard about it. The Batman is getting a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently John Wick and the next one's going to have nunchucks.
Yes,
Mhm.
Nunchak. Yeah, he's gonna go Bruce Lee on them.
It's
I
about
can't
time.
wait for that.
Yeah.
Well, didn't we say that? Like, I swear, I forgot who it was. It may have been one of us that did a video a while back, like talking about some ideas about John Wick 4. He needs to bring in nunchucks.
Yeah, he probably needs to bring in more melee weapons now because he lost a finger, so maybe his hand's not. He can't fight hand to hand as
Right.
well anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Liam.
What's up,
Hi.
man?
Hello, Liam. Speaking of John Wick, it's ironic because
There you go.
yeah, I had these for a while, so I had just had to bring it up since we mentioned John Wick having the nunchaku.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to keep your eye on him because John Wick might take him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey might
Yeah.
take him too.
Or Liu Kang. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Was,
Yeah,
you know what reminded me of, was really weird. When Jack, like when we got the Cobra, the first draft Cobra, and we were looking at that,
Right.
they kind of do a John Wick to him too because they kill his dog. They kill Cobra's dog. They drown it in the bathtub when they go to his apartment to assassinate him.
well, I
Yeah, he
forgot
has
about that.
he has a little Jack Russell dog. And I was like, I wonder if they
Yeah,
knew that
I'm good.
story,
Yeah.
I know some people must be wondering how does Matt get a hold of these scripts?
Well, just everything. I just look up stuff constantly. Well, I used to. Now I'm on a break from that because I'm working
Okay.
I'm working on some historical stuff, so I'm doing that.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of it's just looking around and just meeting people too who like will point you in a good direction. Like Jack. Jack was like amazing.
Yeah.
Always trying to help me out. With like really, he has a Encyclopedia Britannica of knowledge
Mhm.
of film, right? So it's hearing stories and listening to
Yeah. Shout out to Jack Raven.
yeah.
Yes.
And like a lot of times you'll hear like people talk about scripts in interviews and then you're able to find those scripts online too.
Yeah.
So
RoboCop
it's,
versus Terminator for the Sega Genesis. I've seen the game, so yeah, and it looked like
I
fun.
never played it.
You never played it, okay? And
I didn't even know there was just. Oh, go ahead.
I take it you didn't even own a Sega Genesis back then. You were more of a Super Nintendo guy, or were you a Sega fan?
Well, I think I just had an NES.
Oh, okay. So no,
I got,
so none of the 16-bit ones. Okay,
no, look, I didn't really have a Super Nintendo or
Sega Genesis. All
Yeah.
right.
I had a cousin that had a Sega Genesis,
Okay.
but
What if Guillermo del Toro directed a Devil May Cry movie? That'd be interesting.
yeah.
Yeah. I know the writer of John Wick and Nobody is doing a Streets of Rage movie.
Yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, I heard about that. Hey, right on target.
Ew.
Yeah, let me know if you want to come in for a little bit.
You
I've been
see,
going-
that's what these video game movies need. Someone who with talent and the right credentials to make a movie like that.
Yeah, and who loves it,
Yeah.
Who loves a property and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Quinn, getting ready to work you in. Yeah, now I know who Chris Chan is.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Right on Target talked about him in the last stream.
Yeah.
But have you heard of this guy, Chris Chan, before?
Little bit.
I
Alex?
think I've heard of him, but I had never
little bit
delved
from
I never dug deep into it, to be honest.
Yeah, I only found out when Quinn was talking about it.
And I know someone had paid Matt as a request to go through the whole saga of Chris Chan and the whole story and what happened. And that's starts off sad and then it gets dark.
How many things did you have to watch?
Probably about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Well, it's there's so much to break down. It's
I know.
mind blowing.
Imagine having to take notes for that. You're like, oh no.
And by fun, I mean like a fucking travesty.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your favorite celebrity scandal?
Why would you ask that question? I'm just curious.
I don't even know. That for sure this week it's the Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah, whatever.
It's getting pretty good this week.
Things are going good, Liam.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know my favorite celebrity scandal. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, if you ever have a chance to check out the Chris Chan stuff, well,
I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I'd rather keep my sanity and not be depressed again than ever sit through stuff like that.
yeah, I feel bad for Matt
Yeah.
because here's Quinn.
Hello,
Hey man,
Boom.
what up,
Hello,
Quinn?
Quinn.
Michael.
Hello.
Hang on.
How was your thing the other night? How'd it go?
Oh, went okay. Sounds a little off on that. I think it was positioned directly under a speaker, so that might have been an issue.
Mhm.
Video looked good though.
You had fun though?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm getting paid
Oh sweet.
not a little lower than my usual rate, but it's still a not bad amount of money.
Mhm.
I typically give comedy people a bit of a discount.
I was trying to tell him a little bit about the Chris Chan thing, but I didn't want to like.
It's a
There's so
fucking
much-
wild saga that spans at least a decade. The
Shit.
trolling alone spans a decade,
Well, that
but the
sounds
saga
horrible.
spans since he was like. And also, they're a she now. It's a fucking wild ride, dog. I was actually just looking over the other night. I was looking over the A-Log saga, part of the saga that I personally had a part in just literally me and my buddy just mirrored this guy's videos and put silly descriptions in, and we were his nightmare for that reason alone. I don't really understand why he was so upset at that, but it was very funny.
Right. Jurassic World Dominion. I have not seen the trailer yet, and
I like the trailer.
Okay.
I'm not seeing this trailer because I want to go in there and see like half blind or not, or full blind.
The first trailer I liked. This new one, it was there.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it in the Northman, watching the Northman.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
it's gonna be awkward that they're building this as like the last Jurassic Park movie and they reboot it in like 4 years. The
Yeah.
entire series again. It's gonna be a little awkward to explain away.
It kind of feels like they could do 2 more movies. You know, they could have
Neil
made this
Blomkamp.
this one movie like a trilogy.
Hold up.
I think.
Alter Ego.
Yeah.
In what fucking universe is Neil Blomkamp a good choice for Street Fighter? I
mean,
played
it
the
might
game.
be fun. He'd be a better Mortal Kombat.
Oh, Bobby, what's going on? You might want to jump out for a second,
Neil
Bobby.
Blomkamp chosen for Street Fighter. Again.
Wild Man has landed.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby. There you go.
Oh no.
But yeah,
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm not saying
Neil
Blomkamp.
Blomkamp got him.
Here's the
Or
thing.
Amber Heard
I'm
did.
not saying Neil. Okay. I'm not saying.
Scooby.
Okay, shut the
remind
fuck
me-
up. I'm not- wait.
Amber, his microphone got Amber Hearded.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not saying Neil.
Gigantosaurus.
Okay,
Shut
so
the fuck up! I swear to God.
Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Neil Blomkamp is a bad director, but I can't see him doing Street Fighter to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's not his style at all.
No, it's not his style at all. In fact, I see more like the guy who did the series Street Fighter Assassin's Fist doing that, or hell, the guy that did the Raid.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Really?
I was actually just watching the Street Fighter 2 animated movie. That shit
That's a
rocks.
good one. That's a good one.
The Chun-Li Vega fight fucking rocks.
Yeah, it really
Rodrigo,
does.
I don't know
KMFDM is the
what-
soundtrack. It rules. Hell yeah.
KMFDM. You know what's ironic, Quinn, is that KMFDM did songs for both the Street Fighter 2 anime movie and the '95 Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh yeah, no, they were heavy into the like industrial alt scene back in the day.
Yeah,
Specifically,
definitely.
Manga Entertainment also like really loved using them for promos.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. What are we gotta talk, man, because
Rob Zombie
These are
is
just wild. These are just silly things.
Rob Zombie directing a Space Jam movie. What?
I'd watch it. I can't.
Michael
say I
Bay
wouldn't.
directing Stretch Armstrong TV series. What?
what?
Out of loyalty to the Bay, man, absolutely, I'd watch that.
Next
One
thing
of
you
the best
know,
action auteurs of the day.
the next thing you know, he's gonna ask us. I'm trying to think of a good one. I'm trying to think of the most out there one.
I
that
saw
you
someone
I got
suggest
one.
Christopher
Okay,
Nolan
okay.
for Resident Evil.
Oh
I'm like,
yeah,
what
that's
the
a
fuck?
Yeah.
very out there.
How
one.
about Michael Bay for an Adam West Batman sequel?
He'd rule that.
I would watch that.
I'm gonna be honest here. That'd fucking rock.
Yeah.
Like when you see like the pound, the boom, it's like a Michael Bay explosion. It's like
It'd work better than Chris Nolan in Resident Evil. I can tell
Well,
you
someone
that.
did a video where they put the 60s Batman in like
Yeah.
the new Batman movie, and that was pretty
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah,
I bet he'd find some real weird way to justify that within the universe of his movie. It'd be fucking awesome.
What do you think of the original cast
Yeah.
coming back for Jurassic World Dominion?
Well,
As
not
long
all
as
of
it's-
them.
I'm excited.
As long as they treat the characters with respect and don't
Yeah.
pull another
Yeah.
Disney Star Wars situation.
Is
we're good.
Alan Grant gonna die? Because in the trailer it looks like he's gonna die.
Who?
Probably not.
Alan Grant. Yeah.
I
Sam
hope
Neill.
not.
I hope.
Yeah.
No.
I kind of hope
I just
the
got a Sam Neill movie recently called Possession. Haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
everybody tells me to keep to watch that, and I've never seen it. Is it good?
Matt
I haven't seen
mentioned
it
it.
yet.
Matt mentioned it at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of hope the Sam Neill and
Jeff Goldblum.
Mr. G guy team up with our lead.
Yeah.
Say what? Hold up, we'll come in.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't
I-
make judgments yet. But I've heard it's wild.
I think a team up with them would be good. Like have it really like trying to have to remember the strategies of how they got out the first time. You know?
And probably connect 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be things like, oh, well, this was here, and then now it's like 20 years later, so the technology is new, and there's
Yeah.
gonna be weird things like
Yeah, it suffers
Back and
from
forth.
the Prometheus effect, where somehow like we had or no, never mind. But it's like it retcons the level of technology available.
Yeah.
Basically, it was the Prometheus effect.
Die Hard sequel villain. I gotta go with Simon from
Yeah.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
yeah, he was
Simon
And
Gerber.
Sadler in the second one was very.
Oh yeah,
good.
Sadler. Yeah, the general.
Yeah.
What was his name in the movie? General.
William Sandler, I don't, or William Sandler, I don't
character's
remember
name?
his name.
Oh
Yeah.
He rocked. Also, a good role for a good small little role for the Terminator in that movie.
Robert
Oh,
Patrick.
Yeah,
Robert
Robert.
Patrick,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
What do
Robert
you think?
Patrick.
Who do you think I am, pal? A sitting duck. What do I look like?
Do you think the Family Guy movie will ever get made? I
did.
don't care about it, to be honest.
It did like years ago. Over a
Stewie
decade
Griffin, The
ago,
Untold
I used to
Story,
when it got
yeah.
made.
I guess he's referring to something new, but
Like, I don't know why people like. Honestly, people seem to have a weird like fixation on bringing animation into live action, which is like I don't understand why you'd want to do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't get that either because, for quite a long time, some people wanted to see a live action Simpsons movie.
Yeah, that'd
you
be
know,
awful.
And I'm like, it'd be awful, I mean, just look at a lot of these cartoon movies like the Scooby-Doo movie or stuff like that.
Well, Being fair, that one worked okay.
Scooby-Doo
The
dropped
first one was
yesterday.
okay.
Because the concept of it is not like it doesn't inherently rely on being animated for the most part. Whereas
Okay.
like
Or
Family Guy to some degree does, The Simpsons definitely does. It uses visual gags, heavily reliant
What-
on.
what would
it
you
being
say- oh,
animated.
yeah, what about the Flintstones?
I
I
like the
haven't
okay,
seen
but-
that movie, but as a cartoon, I can tell you that could easily be. Hanna-Barbera stuff typically could be done in live action
Right.
Yeah,
because
They had
don't
an amazing
rely
movie, though.
specifically
they
a
had
lot
the
on-
Flintstones. meet
I
the
got a
Jetsons.
I got a better example, like trying to do live action South Park.
Yeah, that'd suck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know if you've heard a couple of years ago they were working on like a fan Scooby-Doo show called Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah.
Sounds
It was
fun.
like
I
an
gotta get
adult.
back to work on my spec script for a Resident Evil series.
Nice.
Welcome to Raccoon City Stories.
They
That's
did a
sweet.
crossover with Scooby Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog, which I wanted to see.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
But yeah. So like, it dropped for free on YouTube yesterday. I just saw it today. I'm gonna
Which
check
one?
it out tonight. The new Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an adult Scooby-Doo. You know, like Shaggy's high and
I
real
don't know.
blood, real gore.
Oh my god. I don't know about this one.
Ted
I don't know.
prequel series.
Ted prequel series.
I've never
Do
had
we
any
really need it
movie
though?
that's had-
We don't need it.
No, we don't need it at all.
Being fair, what movies do we need?
How do you guys choose
Exactly.
which movie to watch?
Yeah.
By
This is a good question. I've got a great answer for this. You know what's a great one is it's all of them. To be honest, it's all of them. But a very good way to know if you're going to like a movie or not is to look at the movies that distribute the movies you like. Or the
Mhm.
companies that distribute movies you like.
Ah, like-
Typically will have like if you know what you are looking for in a movie.
like
you can
like
tell
for
without
example,
finishing it, if you're
like for example, if like New Line Cinema was distributing a movie from back then, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Anchor Bay typically does a lot of stuff I like.
Yeah.
A24 typically they're considered,
They're very
my
good
vibe a lot.
distributing. Very good. Yeah.
But directors are a big thing. Writers, actors, all of these things are great factors.
Coralco.
Yeah,
Like, you know, when you watch a Canon film or a Coralco movie.
Yeah. you know what you're going in for.
Yeah.
Old school 20th Century Fox in the 80s.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like Die
Yeah.
Hard and Predator.
Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China as well.
Oh yeah. That's a good answer.
Mhm.
But I was just looking at movie news, and apparently Gary Oldman's contemplating retirement.
Oh, that's a shame.
He's
But
very-
you know, he's had a great career throughout his life, so
Yeah, very great.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he talked about it in the last stream, Quinn, but some of the CinemaCon stuff that's out there that's been released about John Wick 4 and the Batman sequel.
Oh, no idea.
How about
Oh,
I know about
Barbie?
the Batman.
How about Barbie?
Not pre-production or something.
Barbie with Margot Robbie, yeah.
Looks interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vivid colors from that
Mhm.
shot that got released.
And apparently, and real quick, in the next John Wick, he's going to use nunchucks.
Yes.
I like that.
Speaking of
You know,
Keanu Reeves,
okay.
I actually just got Matrix Resurrections. I'm like 40 minutes in, and I think it's pretty okay, actually. I think the
Okay,
plan
fair.
with it as a mental health thing actually really was a neat choice.
Yeah, I'm
Have
gonna
any
watch
of
that.
us
Just got that, so I
Have
gotta
any
watch
of
that
us
one.
seen X? I haven't seen X.
Me neither.
Oh, that one I want to see it, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's funny. I think the movie after X, by A24, is called Men. X,
Yeah, that's the
Men.
guy. That's the
X-Men.
guy who did Annihilation. He's real good.
Have you guys seen the
Goddamn, that
trailer for
movie was
that?
great.
Oh, which one?
Annihilation.
The Natalie Portman movie, not
Yeah,
the
that
Mortal
shit.
Kombat sequel.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's like I
Or the
use the
Doom
term
sequel.
lady thing to describe that movie in a way that's not like derogatory at all.
Yeah,
It's the most inscrutable alien I've seen since the thing. Where it's like
that
what
fucking
the fuck
bear.
does this want?
That fucking bear scene.
Yeah.
That
There's a-
fucking bear scene fucked me up, guy.
Yeah. I remember I was in theaters
Oh no.
um,
What if
And
Guillermo del
there
Toro
was,
directed
like,
a lot?
a woman took her, like, I'd say 9-year-old daughter out of the theater, like 2 scenes after that bear scene.
Oh shit!
Which
You
means
know-
she saw the bear scene
That
Oh.
bear.
and decided,
that
like 10 minutes later, to leave the theater.
I wish
That-
they
that
would-
was-
Sicario, by the way, there was like a family that took a 5-year-old out,
Oh my
literally
gosh.
the scene right before the credits.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
really, you made it that far?
That
With
bear
your
came in
5-year-old?
like the Mork from Neverending Story, man. It's like-
which
Okay,
was this?
John, bring up that
Annihilation.
last one. Natalie Portman, Annihilation.
I'll be right back. Come on.
It's fucking great.
Guillermo del Toro directed a live-action Spiral. I don't want him to do Spiral. I want Guillermo del Toro to do Spawn.
Would it be Spyro
Yeah.
though? Would it be live action?
Be
That's the
CG
thing.
animated.
Exactly.
animated.
It'd be photo real, maybe,
Yeah,
but it wouldn't be live action.
but
I'm quite sure.
but at the same. But again, I want Guillermo del Toro to do Spawn because that's right up his alley.
Yeah, probably.
Should've went
I
with
just
those
want
makeup.
Michael J. White to get another shot at Spawn.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He fucking rocks so much.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Warner
this would
Brothers-
work.
Austin Powers, Rick and Morty. What?
Yeah.
By that logic, you might as well. How do I say this? trying to think.
I can't tell after Hugo if you're being serious or not, but
Yeah, you got to
Next-
tell us if this is a bit, dog. At this point, is this a work or a shoot?
Is this a work or a shoot? You might as well ask it. Do you want to see Mortal Kombat crossover with the Matrix?
yeah.
Actually, yeah. Now that you say it.
Actually, yeah, but how would you
That'd be,
explain that though?
You could hack all the Mortal Kombat characters to the Matrix. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there is a level of self-awareness to Mortal Kombat at this point that might be interesting to play with.
Yeah,
I mean, you got the martial arts aspect to it.
yeah. And to be fair, you do have some parallels like with Neo and Liu Kang.
Yeah.
What are
I
your thoughts
actually
on this?
just ordered the despecialized editions on Blue,
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
That's
wow.
great.
That's
the
great.
Grindhouse edition, and the Keep, by the way, on Blue,
Oh,
which
okay.
rocks.
I still haven't
Yeah,
seen
it
the
was like
Keep.
$30 altogether, $40 altogether.
That ain't bad.
No, it was a great site. Sloppy seconds or something.
I haven't seen the special editions in a while, so I can't.
Which
I don't know how to answer
which
that.
There
changes
aren't really
the
any
way,
good changes to it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They're all
like,
bad because
it
of
was
the fact
like-
that they ruined the time,
the timelessness.
not the time, but like the contextual stuff
Yes.
of the time. Like it ruins the
Exactly.
impressiveness of the special effects of the time
Yeah, exactly. And
with aging CG that hasn't aged well.
it hasn't aged well, and probably didn't look that good back then, anyways.
It really didn't look amazing.
Live action version
My
of
back.
Resident Evil Village or the Evil Within.
Yeah.
Alright.
How do I get that?
Sure.
I mean, they're
Resident Evil.
probably working on those.
They're probably, but
Being fair, Welcome to Raccoon City was so fucking mid.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, come on.
Well, but
At least Paul Anderson tried to do something different without trying to be like. And I really did. I keep saying this, but I would have enjoyed Welcome to Raccoon City a
Hey,
lot
hey.
more
Sorry.
if it had not had the title Raccoon of Resident Evil attached to it.
I want to see that one though.
If it had been just a
see it.
movie that was ripping Resident
Cool.
Evil off, it'd have been much better in my eyes.
Quinn, which would you say was better, Welcome to Raccoon City or the Mortal Kombat reboot?
The Mortal Kombat reboot by far.
By far.
Yeah.
far,
I
rock.
haven't seen Raccoon City, but
Fun as shit.
I would go with the Mortal Kombat reboot.
Same here.
And and that's probably not saying much, though.
No,
it's
the
like a-
Welcome to Raccoon City isn't like a terrible movie.
Right.
It just there's a lot of odd decisions, and
A
I
lot of
would have
odd
preferred it not been called Raccoon City or Resident Evil, because there are great things about it that really don't make sense in the context of the games. Like, there's a lot of things that really don't make sense, like how Leon just doesn't hear an explosion like 20 feet away, where he could literally should have been hit by shrapnel from it because he has some shitty Sony headphones on. Like that makes no sense, and also the
No,
fact
you
that
would hear it.
in the special features, they have these cute little character intros that they did in their first video game, which weirdly the director in the special features gets the release date of those wrong.
Oh.
He like thinks for some reason the original game was released in '98, which it wasn't. It was in '96.
Nah, 98 was the Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
But so it also compressing that timeline really doesn't make sense because it doesn't give like it just like there's no reason for a lot of these things, and also especially the crow sequence where they go out into the forest and find the crash car and there's a crow and Jill shoots it. She literally has zero reason to shoot that crow except for the fact that we as an audience know that the crow's an enemy in the video games. But she literally just gives away their position in a potentially hostile situation with an unsuppressed gunshot, wasting a round on a bird. No cop would do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like this wants to be faithful to the game, but it also kind of like
But
know,
it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't want to be faithful to the game because it compresses a 6-month timeline into a single night.
Yeah,
And the fact that they had to like make every character connect that didn't connect, like they had to have Chris and Claire have a backstory with William Burke, and it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
that's
I didn't get
stupid. It's stupid.
To be honest, they were just better adapting the first game and then saving RE2 for the sequel.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that while that darkness shootout was pretty cool in the mansion from a like technical perspective, it made zero sense because Chris has a weapon on a light on his weapon. What happened to that? It just turns off somehow.
Yeah.
It's like I know how surefires work. You can program them as either a pressure switch or an on-off, and he had it in the on-off mode. So how does light die?
Right. I think adapting two of the major games into one movie worked better with Mortal Kombat 95 because they, for one, the plots are almost identical in MK1 and MK2. So they had enough elements to put in, into one movie and one storyline. And back then when
Paul Anderson, he also includes a lot of weird little details that are interesting because like the matchup between Johnny Cage and Goro is supposed to be like the hardest fight you can do in Mortal Kombat, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
it's like because Johnny Cage doesn't ever. So that's an interesting choice that feels very deliberate.
Yeah.
And also his first Resident Evil movie I hold up as a pretty decent fucking movie. As an adaptation, it's because it's not adapting any of the specific games though. His reasoning behind it is very solid. Is that if people know who's going to live and who's going to die, where's the tension? This is a horror movie. How can we do faithful adaptation? If we just wanted to see the story on the screen, you could just play the video game and basically get the same experience. It's not going to please anyone to totally faithfully adapt the story. So what he did was a prequel. And this was before Resident Evil 0 was released, which, by the way, Resident Evil 0 kind of fucking sucks anyway. It's silly and dumb, and I hate it. And Rebecca's the worst character. And I don't know why Capcom keeps insisting they're alive, despite there not being a way for her to be alive as presented in the canon of the games, because of the fact that you can't have both Rebecca and Barry. You can't save both of them in any playthrough of Resident Evil 1.
Right.
Because it's a Chris character. You can't, and then Barry's Jill character. You can't save them both.
Right.
Seeing as Barry has popped up canonically in the storyline of other games, clearly Jill's playthrough is canon.
Yeah.
Where's Rebecca? She's only showed up in Vendetta, the shitty movie, which, by the way, had the potential to be the shittiest ending of any Resident Evil movie or zombie movie ever made. As much as I liked a lot of the movie, it had the shittiest ending I've ever seen, where they just heal zombies after they've turned as they eat people.
What?
Yeah. To be fair, though, that director is a weird director. He's a weird guy. I love his stuff. He did The Grudge. That guy.
Grudge. Oh.
Yeah, that's the director of The Grudge. Which, by the way, that series is wild because it's literally him just doing the same thing, just with increasingly higher budgets, which rocks. That guy rocks. But yeah, it's the same guy who did the original Grudge, Ju-on.
Oh wow!
Which there's like 3 versions.
Yeah.
He did the TV version first, then he did the movie version Ju-on that people have seen. Then he also did the American version.
Interesting.
The American version of The Grudge is the most useless thing I've ever seen because it's just adding white women into the Japanese movie. Literally the same cast otherwise.
Well,
I get what
that's
you're
right,
coming
it was
from.
remake.
I like it, but it's useless.
Yeah, they should have just played the other version.
Okay,
I mean, yeah.
so Alter Ego added again. Who's worse, Alec Baldwin or Ezra Miller?
Alec
Ezra
Baldwin.
Miller.
Alec
Ezra Miller
Baldwin.
shows intent. I don't think Alec Baldwin intended to kill that woman. Granted,
That's
as a
true.
producer,
That's
You
he's
can say that too. Yeah.
absolutely
I can
morally
see that.
responsible. But there's not an intent there, whereas Ezra Miller keeps on going and assaulting people intentionally.
Stay
In all
out of
fair-
Hawaii. Stay out of Hawaii.
Yeah.
In all fairness, it's kind of an
attacked
Ethan
more
King.
people than sharks in Hawaii.
Do you think?
Yeah,
do you
that's
think
true.
for the next movie they're gonna cancel him out? Do you think they're gonna bring in a new Flash?
Possibly.
Maybe.
It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of weird
wouldn't-
because they've been talking about
definitely.
this Flash movie for like what 5 years now.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are they gonna do? But at least they have that, DC Universe thing going, so they could bring Wesley Shipp in. Imagine Wesley Shipp and Michael Keaton in a fucking Tim Burton movie
That's what
Maybe.
should have
with
happened back in
Nicolas
the day.
Cage.
Should have
Yeah,
happened back in '93 or something.
93 or even 95.
Yeah.
If you want to,
Granted, it would have sucked back then.
yeah.
That's with
Get a lap dance from Make Out with
Ooh.
What?
Daniel Harris, Sandra Bullock,
Who's
and Amy Jo
Daniel Harris?
Johnson.
Sandra
Harris.
Bullock.
Oh, John knows Daniel Harris so well.
she was in Halloween 4 and 5.
Last Boy Scout.
If I show you a picture of her, you'll know who she is. But she was in The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
So the Halloween remake.
Danielle Harris is 4'11". Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's below my height,
Way too tiny.
She was on Roseanne, I think, for maybe a couple
Yeah,
of
it's
episodes
true.
back in the day.
That's true. I forgot about that. She was David's other girlfriend.
Who's Amy Jo Johnson? Let's see.
The Pink Power Ranger.
Yeah, Kimberly.
These women are all like 50, dog.
I like Kimberly.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. It's epic cougar time.
She's gonna do the dance with the Power Rangers theme playing. And I also want a bonus dance with
A bonus dance.
Brian Tyler Power Ranger theme because that fucking rocked.
Right.
Okay.
That
I'll
was fucking awesome.
Amy Jo Johnson, I'd say, is the cutest of them.
Okay.
I'll make out with Sandra Bullock. Get a lap dance from Danielle and Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah.
They're all fine, but just like, Jesus, these women all have children. They're married.
Yeah, you gotta be respectful.
You got to be
Yeah.
respectful, man. Yeah.
Push.
We
Oh,
appreciate
she's directing
the.
something. Oh, fucking hell yeah, nice for her. Amy Jo Johnson.
Oh, nice.
She's directing something with Superman.
Oh,
Superman and
cool. That's
Lois.
cool.
She did a TV series episode.
Oh, cool.
Good for her. Producer.
I'd play guitar with Jack Black, but actual guitar, not Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know who Patrick Warburton is.
Oh, he's the guy who does the wheelchair guy in Family Guy. He's
Yeah.
both a actor in like live action and
Joe Swanson.
voice actor.
Okay, maybe go see.
He was Elaine's
See Monster
boyfriend
Jam?
in Seinfeld at one point. That guy.
The Tick.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The Devils.
I remember having
Devils.
a comic book of that. That shit rocked.
And cooking with Steven Tyler, because I bet he'd throw some magical Jay Busey ingredients in there. I think.
Oh, Amy Jo Johnson was in the Power Rangers movie recently as a cameo role. That's great. Good for her.
That's right. Yeah.
With Frank.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
JDF.
just a dumb fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, what was his story?
Fabio will tell you everything, but apparently I think he scammed him or something.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 20.
Fabio could take him. Fabio could take him. If it came down to it, my money's on Fabio.
Oh, mine's on Fabio
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Teach their own. Yeah.
to each their own. But what you gonna say, Quinn, about Mortal Kombat 2021?
It rocked. It was very fun.
I thought it was all right. I can see the problems with it though. They're very severe.
Sure.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was
Very
nice.
cool.
It was nice just to see something new. Like it was, even though like I have my gripes with it, it was just nice to see something
Joe
for a
Bob
change that I wanted to see. You know.
Liked a lot of the cast. So
Briggs. Yeah, I
Fun.
agree.
The guy who played Kung Lao was just amazing.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
rocks.
he just,
Yeah.
I
rocks
wish,
so
I
much.
wish it was in it more.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
J.
Joe
Bob
Bob.
Briggs, I like.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good dude.
Okay. Oh gosh.
I would play Street Fighter 2 with Ryan Reynolds. You know.
I'll go for that.
Yeah. I'd maybe go jet skiing with Billy Bob Thornton. I don't know, and I
As
don't know
long as
what
it's
I
not
would
on
do
a
with
yacht,
Iron.
and I'm not expected to do things that.
Not
make me
sure
look
what I
like
do with
Ernest.
Iron Sheik. You know,
Scope some
I
art.
play
with the
I play
Sheik.
like
Fuck someone in S and make him humble.
I would play him with Street
That's
Fighter
what I
2.
do with Iron Sheik. I go co-op. We
Yeah.
fuck men in ass and make humble.
Yeah.
He would
Camel
sculpt an art.
clutch.
Fuck you, Randy Butterman
He's
Savage.
so fucking funny on Twitter.
I follow him on Twitter too. Yeah,
It's
he's
so
hilarious.
fucking funny.
Yeah.
You know,
These
pay for
jabronis.
respect, hot dog.
You hear his
Jabroni.
accent in every tweet. You know who's a
It-
great Twitter too? James
Yeah.
Caan.
Yeah, James Caan. He's got a cool Twitter.
When he was
yeah.
like, "Yeah, this Rihanna song is pretty great." End of tweet.
End of tweet.
End of tweet, yeah.
He
Every
rocks.
time. Iron Sheik, if he like sculpts some mark, I mean, he would make a Hulk Hogan and then he'd just break it apart.
Fuck the
There's
whole
so many.
Hogan.
I remember there was an Opie and Anthony segment where Iron Sheik pissed his pants.
Oh.
Are you serious?
There's a photo of it, and they're just pointing at his dick, and it's like, "Hey!" It's very funny.
Oh, really? Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah,
Let
Sandra
me
Bullock.
see.
Oh, and Beetlejuice Amber Heard in his bed
Iron Sheik,
when they were on tour.
Opie, Anthony.
Hey, Matt, is Sandra Bullock single?
If I was single, I would say I hope so.
Yeah, here we go.
No, I don't know. It's
Hang
just
on.
it's good she got away from that Jesse James. He was a motherfucker. But
Yeah.
Chrome tab.
I
This is
saw
a
pictures
picture.
of
Hang on.
Kat Von D's
Yeah,
house
where
that
is
she
it?
had to give
What
up, and wow, beautiful house, man.
All right.
Iron
It's actually,
Sheik.
one second. It's not here. It is. Let me change the window.
No.
Okay, let me.
It is.
The
don't know
new
why.
Mike Myers
Mike Myers.
Netflix show.
New Netflix.
Right.
I haven't caught up with it.
Ah, son of a gun.
I think I saw the trailer for it, and I don't know what to make of it, to be honest with you.
Which
I
one?
forgot the name. It's this new show that Mike Myers has got coming out on Netflix.
Oh God,
One second.
why do we need it?
Why do we know? I don't know.
Is it good? Does it look good?
Go see a dog show with. Go
It's
ice
interesting.
skating with. Play Smash Brothers with. I'd go. I'd play Smash Brothers with Carl Urban. I'd see a doctor with John Lithgow and go ice skating with Michael Keaton.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
John
Some
Lithgow
bad
seems like a dog
skates.
show type of guy anyway.
Yeah.
First.
There we go. All right.
Do you know what true love is, Crystal?
Oh shit!
All right. So here's the Iron Sheik pissing his pants.
The cheeky,
no.
cheeky baby.
Oh,
pissing it.
Jesus.
Oh what? And the motherfucker pointing at it like, yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
What
it's
a-
Opie.
Poor Sheik.
Fucking old.
Opie weirdly has actually that just made a connection to me because Opie got fired from SiriusXM for filming Roland, his casting guy, in
after
the
the-
bathroom.
Oh no! Why?
It's a thing they did. To be fair, they
Could you
do
imagine-
weird shit like that,
Quinn,
like on the
could you
regular.
imagine-
They fucked with each other a lot.
Do you think they're in competition with Howard because he's just like a couple of floors up?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, they were.
Because I
Can
know
you
when Jesse
imagine
Ventura was
what-
on there, Jesse got
Yeah,
fucking
the
mad
show's
at
been
him.
over for years. But yeah, Howard literally was their. They were his biggest competition back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at this and I'm like, could you imagine what the Sheik was thinking after he saw this photo?
Can you think?
Uh,
Yeah. Can you imagine now?
I mean, he
must
came
be
back
like,
on the
"Fuck
show
it."
a few times.
I'll be
Came
I'll
back
be
on the
back,
show,
I'll be
but-
back on.
But
Yeah, he
imagine
had a
it.
good sense of humor about it.
He has a good sense of. I pissed my
Liam
pants,
Neeson is
but that's
constantly
all good.
pissing his pants too.
Yeah.
In
Pete
public.
Depends is cool.
Yeah. Liam Neeson
According to Adam Sandler,
being pants.
Bill Mason.
There we go. Look at that piss stain. Why does Liam Neeson pee his pants so much?
What?
Oh, it's not shown? Okay, let me show you. didn't save the window. Hang on. There's so many photos of him pissing his pants too.
Who are we talking about again?
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Neeson pissing his pants. What?
Yeah, in public all the time. There's like 5 different photos I'm looking at right now, or 4 different photos I'm looking at right now.
Is this a good idea to show?
It's just,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
like, it's just
It's
him
not-
with a stain on his pants.
It's not like he's showing the package or anything like
Yeah,
that.
no. But look,
Ah,
his crotch is wet.
crotch is wet.
Maybe he's set in water. I don't think Liam Neeson would deliberately.
He's unapologetically pissing his pants. What a
I
king.
know he's up there. I know he's pushing 70, but
Look at this one photo that looks like it could be a fucking movie poster shoot right here on the right. This
summer,
looks like it's for a poster, and it's just him with his penis pants.
this summer.
The same pose.
Liam Neeson is taking a number 1.
yeah, it's gonna be #1 at the box office.
It is number 1, yeah. It's number 1 at the box office and in his pants.
Yes.
I had no idea this was going. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, I learned a lot of these details from Cumtown, and they just pick out weird shit.
Hometown.
They bring up a
Yeah.
lot of weird things.
This
That's such
yeah,
a
the
weird
movie-
name.
It's great, though. It's the funniest
Okay,
podcast in the world.
Okay.
The movie Memory. I don't know much about.
Oh, yeah, that's where he's like, yeah, that looks interesting.
Okay.
But let's see what's happening out there. Just looking on Movie Web. So, have you seen anything lately, Quinn?
As I said, 40 minutes into the Matrix Resurrections, and it's pretty decent.
Okay.
Hang on.
I watched the Brave one today. That was pretty good.
Brave.
Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Northman was fucking good.
Suspiria.
I didn't see that yet.
I watched that today. That was a
Nice.
trip.
I've heard of both versions that are great. Yeah, kind of just gearing up for my comedy show to go back at the Comedy Store.
Comedy show. Huh?
Yeah.
I seen this one movie called it's a 314's like a western. Gotta get this one bag onto the train.
Okay,
310 to Yuma.
I think that's
that movie
it.
rocked.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I worked with the armorer of that movie once on April Rain. We worked with that movie's armorer.
So, what do you guys think about
Nice.
Expendables 4?
Fuck
I
it.
think we
Come on,
talked
what?
about it in live
About what, John?
Expendables 4.
They took my thing.
Hold on.
I could care less about Expendables
They took
4.
my
Oh.
thing.
What do you mean?
Is that happening?
Because from my
Nah, it's
Rambo
not.
project I'm working on, it's spelled Rambo with a 4, like R4MB0.
Hmm.
And the Expendables, they spelled it with the A as the 4. And I was like, fucker.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, that's the name of it.
Yeah.
Like that. That's going to be the name of it.
Damn,
I
that's
can't wait.
cringy.
I can't wait to show you guys the Rambo project when I start getting some stuff actually done, like put together. I can't wait to show you guys. It's gonna blow your brains away. It's like one of those things where like I work on it, but I can't work on it too much because it just gets too intense
Yeah.
to work on. It's amazing.
Okay. What's
Scream
going on,
five-
John?
Scream 4 did the same thing.
What's the
Oh, you know what I
Forward.
did see also is Delivers from Evil. I don't know if I've talked about that one. That's good.
What is the movie that we're most excited to see this summer? I don't know, man.
What's left this year?
Okay, I'm trying to.
Wow, internet's. Is this my internet?
It's not my internet. I'll tell
Not
you
mine.
that much. No, it's John's.
Yeah.
It's on the Tailboard net.
What is out
And
this
the-
week, this summer?
I think it's
I
The
don't
mine.
Black Phone by Cargill, who wrote Doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine.
no, the guy's Black Phone looks great. I'm actually very excited for that.
There you
guy.
go.
I'm
Yeah,
a big
from-
Scott
from,
Derrickson
uh,
fan at this point.
He's
because
from
of,
Spill with a Double Toasted.
Hmm.
He's from that. Yeah,
Oh, the writer of the
yeah,
isn't it Carl?
yeah. Carl. Yeah.
Well, Jurassic World Dominion, we talked about that, but I don't know if I look, forward to it.
I'm looking forward.
I'm just, I don't know. I mean, let me see here. Why did they put a number?
Is Samaritan this year?
I think so.
Did you guys see that
why.
footage that went around
No, I haven't.
from Samaritan? It's like he gets hit by a car or something like that, and he gets completely crushed, and then he gets up and all his bones pop back into place and shit. And he's like, "Rah."
You know what's funny was when I was seeing Northman, it depicts a time before bathing, so my roommate really helped the immersion because he didn't shower in the theater. It stunk.
Was it good, Northman? I know I
It
asked
fucking
that.
rocked.
Yeah,
It was fucking sick.
I want to see it. I want to
Yeah.
see it.
Big fan of Skarsgård. That's mostly why I watched it. But I also like Eggers. I like Lighthouse a lot.
Yeah, that guy did The Witch, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, but I have.
That's really, really, really good.
Yeah, he's great. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Or they made a Gremlins versus Critters fan film.
Like,
see it.
I'm sure it happened. It's happened.
I will see that.
Guarantee you that exists.
I'm sure it's been pitched.
Yeah.
Gremlins were trying to eat
But I don't know what
gremlins.
happened to
Hang on, what's this?
Could you imagine that
I don't
fight?
know what happened to Gabbo. There you go. Top Gun Maverick. We'll see what happens.
Apparently, it was really good. Like the reviews from CinemaCon, they showed the whole movie and they said it was superb.
Wow. Yeah, I like the trailer. I like the new trailer.
Mhm.
But hopefully Gabbo is going to come back, and I know what happened. What are your thoughts on No Time to Die? Okay, I see what you did there.
No Time to Watch.
Did
No
you
time to watch
guys?
that film yet. I haven't seen that film yet. No
Have you seen
time
it,
to
Quinn?
watch that film.
Have you seen No Time to Die, Quinn?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
It went electric. Electric Boogaloo.
I'd probably enjoy it, to be quite honest. Enough, you know.
Yeah, and I like Daniel Craig's Bond. I mean, Casino Royale and Skyfall are
Yeah, that's my
great
favorite
Bond
Bond.
movies. Okay, what happened? We're losing people.
Yeah, I don't know, some kind of bandwidth issues, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but well, I'll wait and see what happens if they come back in. I'm sure it's my end. My brother told me that we're having some
Could be.
internet issues.
Yeah, you should always, if you're not using Ethernet, you should try to.
Okay.
Yeah, Ethernet.
Oh, wait a second.
Ethernet's the best way to do video streaming because it's just a basically uninterrupted connection for the most part, unless your ISP like fucks up.
Oh, here we go. Everybody's
go.
back. All right, we're back.
we're back in the game.
Godzilla got me.
Yeah. Yeah, now there's 5. We're all back.
We're all back. Yeah. 'Cause I think some fucking gremlin came into the internet and
Yeah.
was fucking with it, and then because it did everyone's connection fuck up as well.
Yeah.
Matt dropped out a minute ago, and
It was the
Yeah, I'm
fucking
on
gremlin.
Ethernet, so I'm
it was
good.
Ezra Miller, I think.
Dan, 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 dan,
Yeah.
dan,
And
dan, dan,
Hulk Hogan
dan.
tell him, hey guys, go.
Ezra Miller was chucking out the connection.
Microwave. Dan, dan, dan.
She keep baby say fuck that Ezra Miller.
Yeah. You saw the picture of him pissing his pants, and he's like, "Oh, I'll bring down the stream."
She's like,
I will find you. I will
That
disconnect your internet.
that motherfucker's
Fuck you,
crazier than
jabroni,
me.
no good
I have a very special
motherfucker.
set of skills, and that's DDoSing your internet.
Yeah. I will disconnect you.
I break your fucking back like bro.
I gotta go with Unbreakable.
Yeah, I'd probably go Unbreakable too.
Sixth
Like,
Sense.
but, that's a more popular opinion, to be honest.
When I ram it into your stomach and I rip out your goddamn spine.
What do you say, you Matt?
For which one? Unbreakable or The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Unbreakable. Unbreakable.
Cool.
Hands down.
Cool.
All three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for Depp.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
for that.
I'm going for Depp too.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for
Come
I'm
on,
waiting for
Captain
everybody to
Jack
stay
Sparrow.
in. Yeah.
Yes.
This could be a revolutionary case. Like we never really had a case like this, right?
And
No, I don't think so.
Somebody beat the horn. Maybe that was, I don't know,
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin.
That was Ted Sutton.
That was a Sheik. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a cheeky baby. Yeah.
Well,
I feel like
Well,
Johnny
what would
Depp's
you
gonna
guys-
win it. I feel like he's gonna win it, but I feel like Amber's gonna get like, she was crazy, and then she's gonna become like a advocate for like mental health. I feel like it's gonna go that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What would you guys do if Ezra Miller broke into your house? I'd shoot him.
kick him out, kick him back out.
Yeah.
I'd fuck him up, dude.
Yeah.
well,
No sequel for you.
Hired I hired this guy to get him out.
Yeah.
Which action figure is that?
Braun Strowman,
Nice.
Braun
Braun
Strowman.
Strowman.
one of my favorite wrestlers.
Well, if
Next
Ezra Miller's
to
going to throw
Undertaker.
chairs, if Ezra Miller's going to throw chairs, I'll throw a table at him.
Yes. Get a ladder, Jackie Chan style.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about you, Quinn?
I mean, yeah, I live in a place where the castle doctrine exists. Anyone enters my place and I have a reasonable thought that they intend me harm, I'm legally allowed to shoot them to death.
There we go.
I'll grab him by the neck and said,
I hope
"Sorry, Ezra, John and Greg is much better Flash." And then,
I like Ezra Miller's Flash, to be quite honest. I thought he was fun.
I hope Amber Heard's career is over and never survives after this. And please fire Amber from Aquaman 2 and 3. Couldn't have said it better.
Being
You
fair.
know,
It's not
know,
gonna. Even if this case
Yeah.
goes Johnny Depp's way, it's probably unlikely she'll be blacklisted.
Is she attached to Aquaman 3? I didn't even know they're making a
No
third
idea.
one.
I don't know. I didn't even hear about it. Aquaman 3.
no
I know
idea,
they're working on
but-
it too. You know.
There's not a way her career is over forever. No
Yeah.
matter how this goes. Unless she's literally executed on the spot. She'll show up again. She'll get rehabilitated.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
shit, they tried to rehabilitate George fucking Bush. So, I think Amber Heard's little.
Wait, we're talking shit about Amber Heard. I think she must have got to Matt because he's out.
Poor Matt.
Okay, now he's back in. Okay.
Was that
All
me? Did everything go crazy for everybody, or was that just me?
No, that was just you this time.
Okay. It was my turn.
yeah, you're trying to get the terrible nets or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother earlier, he told me that the internet was a little bit wonky tonight. So I'm like, okay. I still haven't seen that
Crankdust.
Flash.
Yeah.
No idea.
That's the CW one, right?
He was
Yep.
okay. I watched a bit of it. He was alright. I would really like to bring back the Smallville Flash, but in the comics, after like the season 11 stuff, he died, right? So it's like, would they really bring him back, or like, I don't know, play with something before he died or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Apparently-
fantastic series. If you guys ever want to read a really cool comic, I'd say read Smallville season 11. That was pretty intense.
Okay, yeah. Rodrigo says fight the herd or fight the
Yep.
turd, Matt.
Actually, I did get that.
Yeah.
I talked about it, but
Thank
Let's
you.
turn down the toilet.
What's it, Quinn?
Fritz
Self-
Lang's Metropolis I recently got. That movie's fucking great.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Metropolis from 1927.
Oh, Metropolis.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
I still need
Wild what they were able to get in 1927 on film.
I need to
I
watch
love that
still.
because it's like real. It's real sleight of hand. It's real
Yeah.
like magicianry. It's like
Also,
call
the
people
composition.
musicians, but like filmmakers were magicians in a way, you know?
Yeah. The composition of the shots are fucking impeccable.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah.
composition.
I'm getting into a lot of those you know those sleep videos that are like just play like music from the 30s and stuff?
Yeah.
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 I'm starting to get into a lot of
At one
that.
point,
So
someone from the
beautiful.
Merrimack shows up. Is like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, "Hey, it's the 30s. You
Yeah.
asked for this."
It's so
Uh,
beautiful.
God damn it!
So beautiful.
You know what I meant.
Yes.
I was just reading. Apparently, Adam Sandler was doing another movie with the same guys that
The
directed Uncut
Safdie brothers.
Gems.
Yeah.
Yeah, Safdie Brothers. Yeah.
I like that movie.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. I got it
Personally,
on Blu-ray.
I think that's I love Uncut Gems, but Good Time is so fucking good.
I haven't seen that yet. Is it good?
I've heard about it.
Very good. Robert
Oh, I'm gonna
Pattinson
watch
is
that.
such a fucking scumbag in that movie. It's just like you get where he's coming from because it's like he wants to help his brother out, but he's just like, oh, he's a fucking albatross.
Who?
Robert Pattinson. That's really
Oh,
it's actually the role that got him the Batman.
Oh, okay, okay.
But it's just like, oh, what a fucking skis ball.
The polar opposite of his Batman, right? In terms of being
but like it's just a guy who's like he's doing something what he thinks is noble. Which is honestly in line with what he is playing in the Batman. Someone who's doing what he thinks is the noble right thing to do, but it might not be so noble. But it's like with Good Time, it's something that clearly is like just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Whereas with Batman, it's justified that he's doing all this.
Yeah, well, like at the end, it's like he kind of realizes that. Oh, he was doing the same thing, trying to be noble, you know.
Well, yeah.
But really, it wasn't the right direction.
She's kind of tricking a 16-year-old girl to like borrow her mom's car to like find a bottle of acid. Yeah. It's like, oh man, this guy's a fucking scummy guy. But it is to like help his special needs brother, so it's like you kind of like you're with him with that, but it's like Jesus Christ, what? It's just a wild levels of escalation.
Okay.
And speaking of Batman, what do you guys think about this Penguin series they're doing for HBO Max?
I heard it was canceled because
hell yeah.
I heard it was canceled because they were gonna do more with him later on, but that I don't know. Like I hear a different thing every day. So
yeah.
But as of yesterday, they're planning to start filming in June.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah. Colin Farrell rocked it as the Penguin, so
I
hope he plays like he did in True Detective 2, where it's just kind of a pathetic character.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh,
it could be cool
what are
because
you
it can
doing?
show
Why are
you.
you showing me this? What are you doing? You guys don't speak very good Spanish. My favorite part.
And that was a good scene.
I saw the clip
just
when
not know how to speak Spanish.
I saw the clip when he goes after the kid's dad for the shoes.
That fucking rocked so much.
That was insane.
Yeah. That's honestly True Detective season 2 fucking rocks.
I gotta watch that.
I watched that
don't
show.
Like it. I think it's because it wasn't True Detective season 1.
I'm under the impression that they're all different.
Yeah.
Like every season's different.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, so like I've only seen little clips. So, but like Woody Harrelson, right? He's in it.
He's phenomenal in season 1. Yeah.
Wow.
McConaughey, especially in season 1.
Yeah, McConaughey. I love
he goes to.
I was gonna watch The Beach Bum last night, and then I didn't get a chance.
You can see the death in his eyes. In McConaughey's eyes, he's just soulless in that to some degree.
I love him.
Broken.
Yeah.
And the fucking tracking shot in episode 6.
Pick a female anime character to fight Amber Heard.
Chun-Li.
Irene Vincent.
Chun-Li, but she's a video game character, so I'd probably go Sailor
Moon
or something like that. Yeah.
Harley Vincent. 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
How about
to be fair,
Motoko?
Riley doesn't kill. She just take her thumbs.
Quinn, how about Motoko from Ghost in the Shell?
I mean, basically the same concept there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except Motoko's much more lethal, whereas Riley Vincent technically displays better skill because all of her shots are, for the most part, non-lethal.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys?
Yeah, she's a crack shot. Love Riley Vincent, the ultimate waifu with a rifle.
Yeah. Did you guys see that movie Wild Man Beyond was talking about Kate?
Which one?
Kate.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
I gotta look this up.
Wow, it's like one of those Race Against Clock movies. Oh man, it's fucking.
Oh, you mean like, the one with wait, Matt.
It's a one shot, so there's no.
Matt,
it's a one shot.
Matt, you mean the one with Mary? Yeah, her.
Yeah, I fell in love with her in that movie. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, honey.
Woody Harrelson's in that too.
Yeah. That was amazing. That was like, wow. I wasn't expecting that to be that good. I thought it was just going to be like some popcorn flick, you know. And
Singer, alter ego, whatever your fucking name is, at it again.
Yeah. There's 6 people watching, and he's the only one that's dropping these comments.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box with
Stallone, I'm playing Contra. John Cleese, I'm going to Jack in the Box. And Danny DeVito, I'm going tap dancing because I'm sure he can show me some moves. He'd be like, I am not an animal.
tap
I am a
dancing.
man. Yeah.
I'm gonna rip with that, man.
That's all
Have
the
a good
time,
night, man.
yeah. And then everyone gets relieved. No, I'm just playing. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Who left? Who left?
Mass
Oh,
Singer.
there you go.
Yeah. And going to
He was in. He was in here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was
Pick a
in.
cart-
I didn't see him.
You didn't see him?
He was in
Yeah.
the. He was in the stream.
Walter Ego
No.
is the same guy.
But no, but he was on camera with us.
No.
No, he did not pop in.
okay.
It was us.
Okay, sorry. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that.
Pick
See, because like I'm hooked up. I'm hooked up on the charger, so my phone's like looking at the roof right now. But yeah, sorry.
Okay, I pick Liu Kang, Batman, and Goku.
Rally Vincent covers 2 of these, and then I don't know, some other person with a gun, Chris Redfield.
Video game character, I get Agent 47 to take out Alec Baldwin.
Okay. Yeah.
Comic book character.
Punisher, maybe.
Yeah, Punisher for Victor Salvo. Yeah.
So, anime character. How about
Guts.
Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star?
There you go.
Yeah, definitely fits in North Star. And for comic book character, Punisher definitely. Video game
Fair.
character,
Huh?
Simon Belmont.
Simon Belmont.
Yeah.
From
I'm sure you whip him
Castlevania.
up.
For video game character, I have Toga take out Victor
Conker.
Salva. And comic book character Judge Dredd take out Izzer. And anime, the Aaron, they get one guy from Attack on Titans to tag. Both.
Thoughts on Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
I liked it. You know what I like?
Okay.
I know what I really.
I still haven't seen that movie.
I know Matt is not a fan of it. Ramble Rap is not
What I
a
like
fan of
about
it.
that
so.
is it's like, but at the same time, I really love like the meta,
Man.
like the pumpkin heart shirt or like, the zero shirt, stuff like that. I like that.
Yeah, because our Matt over here is a big Smashing Pumpkins fan.
Yeah, huge.
Actually, you know what would be a fun fight for Amber Heard as an anime character? An anime
Who's
lady
that?
fight Amber Heard?
Ramona
Misato.
Flowers.
Masato Katsuragi from Evangelion.
Oh, okay.
You just give her a good right hook.
Would you rather be stuck in a cabin with Kurt Russell or Van Damme? Van Damme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kurt
Van
Russell,
Damme.
by
Yeah.
far.
I was
Either
about to
way.
say Kurt Russell,
Either
but
way, Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell's
but
probably going to be the more interesting person to hang with.
yeah,
true. But if you have a bear come up,
John
Kurt
Both
Russell's
of these
Claude.
people are capable of taking care of that. I'm going
Jean-Claude
to
can fight the bear in his
Kurt
fucking
Russell
mantis suit.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the bear to be dead, not to have it be
I
kicked
just
to
wanna-
death.
Yeah,
I
it's funny. I don't know if you know this, Quinn. We all know this, but Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally going to star in a Bigfoot movie called Abominable.
That
Yeah.
sounds very fun.
There was 3 versions of it. There was like an Abominable, a Yeti. No, sorry. There was like the Yeti Abominable. There was a Sasquatch, and then there was another Bigfoot one. There
That
was
sounds
like
pretty
3
fun.
of them.
I'd definitely watch that.
Yeah,
Is that Scotty? Oh, Stranger Boy.
I just want to see like Van Damme helicopter kick.
Soldier
bear.
Boy.
Yeah.
Van Damme
You
helicopter.
know what?
kick.
I've been watching the Street Fighter, the live action movie recently.
Yeah.
That movie fucking rocks.
it's
It
You know-
slaps. It's fucking great. It's stupid as hell,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
but that's why it's good.
Yeah.
Actually, this movie that's dumb as shit actually fucking slaps.
That was
Yeah,
close.
very rarely you get a movie that is so bad it's good. Like,
I'm sad they never get a sequel to that.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah.
It's just very fun.
I don't know if it got a sequel, it'd probably be like the Mortal Kombat Annihilation equivalent of Street
Apparently,
Fighter.
Kylie Minogue was really fun on that movie. Apparently.
Also, the animated
I'll
movie
be right back.
with Cammy.
Could have watched.
holy shit, the level of technique that character uses.
Yeah.
Just snaps that dude's neck with their thighs.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That movie is just so well animated too.
It is, yeah.
It's constant
Legend of
sense of
Cut
weight and movement. And the fight seems so well choreographed for animation.
Yeah. They did a sequel. It's called Legend of Chun-Li. Oh yeah, fuck that movie. Fuck
But
Legend
it's
of
not a
Chun-Li.
sequel, technically.
It's not a sequel. No, not at all. It's a reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just utilizing elements from the franchise and reinterpreting them again.
Yeah. Which is what a reboot does anyways.
Yeah. Well, technically, a reboot can also be a sequel.
Yeah.
Like the Evil
Yeah.
Dead reboot was also sort of supposed to be a sequel within that took place after the original movies, from what I understand. Ash was
Right.
supposed to show up in a sequel to that.
But it's what they
Which
call a soft
to me
reboot.
was supposed to be folded
Or-
into the TV series.
Would you
That's
say the 2018 Halloween movie was kind of like that too?
Yeah, that was also a sequel, but it also disregarded every sequel past the first movie.
Right. Yeah.
Like literally acknowledged them and said, "Yeah, that was all fake." Those were rumors that were
I
made.
still
up.
haven't seen that one.
Daniel
It's okay.
Harris or Nev
Pretty
Campbell.
okay.
I put Nev Campbell.
I like both, but I'll go with Nev.
If
Yeah, she's gorgeous in person too. Still got fond memories of '94 Street Fighter.
It's dumb, but it's fun, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
the choice to make Guile Jean-Claude Van Damme, the most Belgian motherfucker in existence, playing the most American motherfucker in existence,
Yeah.
is a brilliant and brave choice, and I don't think any other filmmaker of today would have the courage to do something that's silly.
Nah, you know, it'd be like casting Arnold as Captain America.
Yeah, they do it with they do
I
Wyatt
tried.
Russell as Guile at this point, which wouldn't be bad, but it wouldn't be silly.
Yeah.
I
Street
kinda wanna see
Fighter,
that.
in my opinion, should remain silly.
Well,
Literally, the Chun-Li ending in one of the games is her going to her father's grave saying, "I've avenged you, father," and then she rips off her costume to have a party outfit, basically. And it's like,
yes,
now I can
exactly.
continue
Yes,
being
I
a
remember
single
that.
girl.
Yeah, that's when you beat the game, you know, with
Fucking
Chun-Li, and you get that ending, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking Zangief's ending is him dancing with Mikhail Gorbachev, you know.
It rocks.
What?
Yeah.
Street
Yeah.
Fighter should be silly.
Yeah.
It'd never be silly.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's right. He was supposed to direct Star Wars 9.
I remember they were going to set it in, film it in space too,
Yeah.
which is the dumbest fucking idea.
Quinn, you said Street Fighter should be silly. What about
It should
Mortal
remain,
Kombat?
have some level of silliness and ridiculousness to it, in my opinion.
What about Mortal Kombat?
Absolutely same thing, if not more.
Right.
Fei Long.
Always
Van
be
Damme
tongue
could
in
have been
cheek.
Fei Long.
Yeah.
Imagine Ezra Miller going up against M. Bison. Bison would choke the shit out of Ezra Miller. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen how Bison looks in the video game? That motherfucker's a tank.
Yeah.
And he whoops your
Bigger than
ass
an
in the game
Eggman's.
too.
Should have got Tom
Literally
Berenger.
just suplexes a fucking MiG.
Yeah. Tom Berenger's Guile. I don't know.
It would have been good, but it wouldn't have been stupid. And that's the problem.
Wouldn't it wouldn't have
Yeah.
been Van Damme.
It would have made sense, which is not something that Street Fighter should really do.
I mean, Street Fighter, you have Blanca as a character, you know.
That rock, yeah. Just the typical Brazilian.
By typical Brazilian, we mean
The,
green skin.
the weakest Brazilian versus the strongest Albanian, let's say.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Street Fighter in a while. The '94 movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the
and-
worst video game film.
The
No,
Mill
I
Creek
think,
release has some fun stuff in it.
Yeah.
And you know, and it's kind of funny because I think John is more into Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter. You know,
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Have you seen any of that Oath stuff? Because I definitely think Neil Blomkamp on a Mortal Kombat movie could be interesting.
Oh yeah, he loves body horror stuff, so yes, absolutely.
fuck, they should have got James Wan to direct a Mortal Kombat movie. He produced the reboot, but you know, imagine what he could do directing wise.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
So what do you guys hear? Like I don't know if you guys heard about the Flash movie, Michael Keaton's appearance, that the footage that they showed.
Yeah, he had the baticle.
Yeah, and like apparently he's in the movie. He's gonna have like long hair and beard when we first see him. Yeah, he's gonna be somewhat of a hermit.
Keep the beard. Keep the fucking beard, Batman, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Christian Bale footage when he has the beard with Amy Adams, that looked fucking amazing.
You know, they better not pull a Luke Skywalker with Michael Keaton. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm afraid of. Like here we go again with another hermit angle. You know, or
To be fair,
characters are hermit.
Batman does
This
do
ain't
that in
Led
comics
Zeppelin
occasionally,
4,
doesn't he?
motherfucker.
Batman is kind of a her. Huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's not entirely out of character for Batman to be.
Not entirely out of character, but at the same time, you know, he should be true to his character. Don't do a betrayal, you know.
You right, Matt?
I'm cool.
Okay.
It's sad because like I want to see this movie. I want to see Michael Keaton, but like Ezra Miller just ruins it for me. Like I know that whatever scene I watch him in, I'm gonna hate because I really hate him. Like, I don't mean to get mad at a biblical place, but like I find
this is a biblical place.
Yeah.
We just displayed the Iron Sheik pissed his pants on.
To be fair, Matt, I think you always had a problem with Ezra Miller, but nowadays it's even worse because of what he's been doing.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, it's gonna ruin the Michael Keaton for me. I know it. I know I'm gonna watch it anyway, but like it's just I'm more excited for Michael Keaton in like Supergirl.
Right.
That's true.
Or Batgirl, Batman Beyond, or whatever it is they're trying to do.
It should have been Batman Beyond. I'm just saying.
I think that's what they're trying to do it's like a female Batman, but it's Batman Beyond.
And Ben Affleck's in it too, but they haven't said anything about that.
Yeah.
What are they going to?
They said something. I just don't remember what it was, but they said like there was a shot of like Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton together.
You know, they got so much Batman on projects right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they essentially do No Way Home, but with Batman.
Yeah. No Flight Home.
No Flight Home.
Bring back Jack Nicholson. Well, we still got 4 people watching, but
who are the 4?
Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four. Who are the Fantastic Four for tonight?
Well, we got Johnny Jerry, if he's still there, Kamen Rider, Stranger Boy, maybe.
All right.
So now we're up to 5 people, but
and Matt Singer.
No, I think he's gone. Yeah.
I think he's taking a break right now.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out of ideas, guys. I don't know.
Let's bring back George Clooney and let's CGI.
You have to go torture some bitches out.
Johnny.
He's like, I got Victor Salva online too. I gotta go.
It's funny you mentioned that.
He's gonna get it.
Johnny, CGI Adam West. They talked about that he might appear in this new Flash movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, here's a good question.
Adam West or Michael Keaton, who's a better Batman? Honestly, that's kind of an apples and oranges question.
Yeah.
It's
like one of those. It's like one of those. Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I love the '60s series, but
yes,
Adam, I would say Michael Keaton's my favorite.
Michael Keaton's our favorite, but at the same time, again, apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still love Adam West. Like, give me a Michael Bay Adam West movie. Come on. Come the fuck on. Who's still alive? Okay, Burgess is gone. Rest his soul.
I think
all the love in the world. Is Egghead? No, Vincent Price is gone.
He's been gone a long time.
Yeah, and is Frank Gershon still around?
I don't think so. No, he's dead.
He's dead too?
Yeah, he died some time back.
Batman Beyond the Grave. Fuck.
This question's all on you, John.
I liked Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I thought the
did
first movie
not
was.
reach the like mass like that Preacher's supposed to have, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Like Reacher's supposed to be a huge motherfucker.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
I like them all differently, you know, but the same but differently. Like I like the Lee Child interpretations. I love the Tom Cruise one. I like the Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty
Really?
good as Reacher though. From someone who hasn't read the book or seen anything else, I like that movie.
Yeah, I like that movie.
The first movie was entertaining, and the second one, it's all right.
I need to drink your blood out of a boot.
Yeah. But I don't know. How long do you guys want to go here?
I don't know. I got.
I don't have much else to do, to
Meh.
tell you the truth.
Okay.
I'll
Maybe
stick
another
around
part?
later if you guys like afterwards.
You'll go for like another 30 minutes or 45
Yeah,
minutes?
sure.
I could do that.
Cool.
Okay.
But yeah, Matt totally has a good point about liking each incarnation for different reasons, which is why with this Mortal Kombat stuff that I've been working on, I'm thinking of at least 3 different stories that are
Mortal
like,
Kombat, I'm the same way with Mortal Kombat. Like I like each individual thing. Even
Right.
the ones people said that were bad, I like them because it's like, you know.
Yeah, Matt even says that about Annihilation, and we don't like Annihilation that much.
I love Annihilation.
Okay.
Wait, which Annihilation are we talking about?
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat.
Oh, gosh.
I love it because it's like real, you know, like the practical is there, and like that. I have always said, like, if you could just like play around with the speed, like play around with the speed of the fighting and play around with the speed of the acting, it could be so epic.
It
Oh
should have
man,
been
actually, you know what? I just remembered. I might have some good news coming out. Back to
What
the
is
Christian shit.
What?
Oh, wait. Steven's
I
in the
got-
house.
Oh, I got in touch with my artist for Sonichu the Revolution, and we
Ooh.
might be back in business.
Oh, okay.
So-
Might be able to finish at least issue 1. Or no, we did finish issue 1. We might be able to finish issue 2 at least, and maybe do more. I've got 13 issues planned. Although I might have to
Cool.
do some.
Cool.
I have to do some retooling around the ending, because the ending's great. If I think for this series that I have planned, but there's a certain amount of like live your life elements to it, where it's like life in the real world is much better kind of shit.
Right.
But for Chris, that's no longer true.
Oh,
Yeah. You talking about the Chris Chan thing again?
Yeah, I have that comic, Sonichu the Revolution.
Oh, God, that character.
Honestly, I think it's great. My version of it turns it dark as shit into like a Watchmen style deconstruction of what Sonichu is. If you brought that type of thing into like the real world, like it kind of started from the Christmas special of Sonichu, where Chris kills a bunch of guys that were being they were going at him because he stole one of their characters. So he had that character killed, and then he killed those guys as like retaliation. And but he had, before the character died, he had them have a daughter, Sandy, who Sandy is a sand/rose, whatever the fuck. But Sandy has drills on her hands, and she drills one of the characters to death. And I just posit that turns her into a psychopath, and that sets in motion chains of events that culminate in the first issue, where Sandy's just a serial killer, and Wild is supporting her. Her father's supporting her in that, and it just rips apart Quickville.
Wow.
But I have some amazing plans for that. I hope I get to do them. The stuff I have planned for the Mary character that is based off his old high school teacher or college professor or something, really, I think is amazing, where it's like why she became a witch is because she doesn't want to be subservient to anyone, and that includes God. It's just like such a cool line. It's like, I ain't gonna be subservient to anyone, not even God.
Yo, what's up,
Steven.
guys?
Hey, Steven.
What's
How
up?
you guys doing? Am I
Hi.
late?
Good to see you here.
Good to see you too, Gabo. Sorry, let me just get some fucking light in my room.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Damn it.
Tariq. Oh, that's
How
a good
y'all
question.
doing tonight?
Good, man. How you
We're all
doing?
doing good. Yeah.
Pretty good. Just got out of the theater. I went to go see The Northman.
Hell
How-
yeah.
Yeah, how'd you like it?
Fucking
I
sick.
want to give it a second chance, but I think there's a lot of good things about it.
It's
Okay.
fucking sick.
Oh,
Definitely.
Bobby.
Definitely not bad, but I just thought it was kind of okay. But I
Yeah.
really give it another go around.
Yeah.
John Clarence Boddicker.
I like
Clarence
the
Boddicker got to Bobby and said, "Can you fly,
Bobby!"
Yeah, can you buy?
Hey, where are you, Bobby?
He left.
The Northman got to him. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, the herd got to him. Fuck.
Just
I will
fucking
avenge
Bjork,
you. I will avenge you, Bobby.
Bjork in the herd. Bjork.
Oh, by the way, have any of you guys been seeing that trial going on?
Yeah.
A little bit snippets.
Yeah. What's
Something.
your interpretation of this epic fiasco?
Well, I saw the last bit of Monday. I was going a little bit in and out of it because my semester ended and I wasn't able to see the whole thing. Obviously, one, because it was 6 hours, and two,
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I'll just work in school. But now that that's over, I saw a good amount of it. I think that her lawyer, Rottenberg or Rotten,
Yes. Rottenborn.
Huh?
Rottenborn?
Rottenborn, yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might
he's
as well
full
be
of shit.
Great name for a lawyer, by the way.
That guy does not know what he's talking about, and I don't even go.
Exactly.
He
He's
does
a
not.
fucking
He just
asshole.
puts. And you know what? I got to the point where they were interviewing Ben King, I think his name was, the realtor,
Yeah.
and he was even like, "No, I didn't see, any." Oh, what is that right there?
That's a replica.
Oh, the replica.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I
I'll
was-
say it's not sometimes, but yeah, it's an airsoft WE.
Oh, nice.
Kick ass.
The replica, by the way, a clone of the pistol Brad Pitt has in 7.
Oh, for real?
The only
Oh,
thing
you
one
is-
mean the-
is Kevin
is-
Spacey.
It's good.
Huh?
The one he uses to shoot Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, it's got the magniporting on the barrel, but weirdly, it doesn't have it on the slide.
And I just realized I just spoiled 7 for whoever hasn't seen it in the chat. Sorry.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking
It's
box?
from 1995 or whatever.
I know,
That's
but that still isn't a good reason for me to do so. Sorry, guys.
What's in the box? It's a turd.
Amber Heard. Yeah, Amber Heard's
What's in the
turd.
box, John? What's in the box, Amber?
One of my
What's in the
turds.
box?
It's a pastry.
What's in my bed, Amber? What's in my bed?
What's in the bag, bitch?
Bed.
Oh man.
Pretty little shit.
Well,
Dude,
Bobby, but-
this case had when Isaac came on set, or like her fucking assistant.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I gotta open the back cage for my dog.
All right.
Okay.
And I was looking at that gun earlier in the stream. I was like, that doesn't even have an orange rim on it. It's like,
Yeah.
It did. It had a threaded tip that I just removed because
Sorry about
the
that.
magniporting it would work.
I'm doing this on my
with
phone, so
compensator,
it's a little
but
bit complicated.
The magniporting would in a real fire.
Can you guys hear me?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, we hear you. But a real
Hello?
this,
Yeah.
yes, we hear you.
yeah, we can hear you.
Hello,
Oh, you can't
Oh.
hear us.
dude.
Anyway, so this part
Come out,
would
come
render
back in.
Compressor useless in a real fire.
Come out,
because
come
of
back
the
in.
Hold on
sound
one second.
escapes.
Okay.
Sound escapes. So it made no sense to have a threaded barrel unless you're
Right.
putting a comp on, but this is already a compensator.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get like Chip McCormick style mags for this too. Just where it's slightly extended.
About
has
that.
the-
Sorry about that.
There you go.
What the fuck? All right. So, anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, Rottenborn is kind of full of shit.
He is.
And Ben
Rottenborn.
King, the realtor, and even, apparently also, I saw a clip. One of Johnny Depp's drivers said that Amber Heard shit on his bed.
Yeah.
Oh
What
no.
happened?
Shit on his bed, because that's very ladylike to do.
She's a serial shitter. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
actually is like,
Huh?
it's just shitty. It's
Yeah,
legal.
it's a really
think.
shitty situation, guys.
Yeah. What, the bed?
Oh.
Totally legal to shit on someone's
Fun,
bed.
Technically,
totally
if it's
legal.
a bed you're sharing like as a co-op. It's potentially the worst that could be is like a misdemeanor.
Everybody go home tonight and shit
Kind of
on
a
your
shitty thing to do. I mean, yeah,
Like, but I don't understand.
John's like, I'm out of here.
I don't understand how Warner Brothers. Bobby, are you back? Did you fight the herd, man?
Yeah, did you fight
Did
the
you fight
herd?
the swarm?
There he goes.
Bobby's back. There we go. But I don't understand how Warner Brothers can keep Ezra Miller and fucking, Amber Heard, but not Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really unfair. It's
Cocksucker.
evil. It's disgusting. Their business practices are complete shit. And yes, they need the fucking nunchucks.
Yeah.
Gabo, take care of business, my guy.
Yeah.
You know what to
I'm so
do.
weaponless.
John. PM me your
yeah.
email.
But yeah, that's why I call her Amber Turd.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
she is an Amber Turd. All right, I'm gonna screenshot that. All right, cool. Because we're gonna do the commentary maybe sometime soon. I'll let you know.
Which
Well,
commentary?
let me in.
I mean, I don't know.
Let me know, man. I'll come along.
Well, not right,
All right.
now, but like, yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely, Studio Red Man. Because Total Recall.
By far.
Oh, Meltdown?
I like the fifth
Total
element.
Recall.
Total Recall is so much better.
I love Total Recall. Total
Yeah.
Recall,
One of the
I have
best
seen more times than the Fifth Element. I mean,
Yeah, I will say
Yeah,
that too.
for sure.
Wow.
I love both. But
you
I
think
know
this is the real Quaid? It is.
It is.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that remake, and I don't really have an interest, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, you
Remake, I wouldn't-
baby!
I don't know
Colin Farrell.
if I don't know if Colin Farrell's eyebrows are too much of a distraction, or if it's the fact that it's just a verbatim remake from what I hear. But I just don't have.
It's not really.
It really
it's not
isn't.
really
Though?
good.
Kind of like the short
It's
story.
much more
kind of.
slick and like technologically special effects advanced. It
But-
is not the same movie at all.
But it's not better.
I like
What is it?
the design of the city.
yeah, it's phenomenal as a visual film. but
Yeah.
not a better movie.
No.
It
Which is
doesn't have
weird
all
since
the problems.
I'll
outside.
be right back.
Gee, how's it going, mate? I'm doing well, Liam. I really appreciate the comment, dude. Doing pretty well. And anyone in the chat knowing, let me know if you'd watch a because I'm thinking of doing my first ever stream on my channel. Let me know if anyone in the chat's open to that idea.
I don't know.
I'll be able
People
to it.
keep telling me they're
I'm
gonna pop
over
into my
it.
streams and no one ever does.
I'm over that too.
Fucking sucks.
Wait, why?
I don't know. They're not. I like advertise them within like hours ahead of time. People keep
No,
like liking.
I
saying
did
they're
think
there,
of-
no one does. It's
I did think of doing my own live stream, but
I'd join you.
yeah. But at the same
Yeah.
time,
Twitch.tv,
I need to
right
upgrade. I need to
underscore,
upgrade my membership here on
underscore target.
StreamYard. So
There you
Play some
go.
Rush Roulette. Let's do that.
I'm also thinking of doing my own collab. I already did my own live stream. Thinking of doing my own collab on my end as well.
Adam West or Michael Keaton? Who's at Michael Keaton? Stranger Boy. It's Michael Keaton, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Love
Both.
definitely not Val Kilmer. Definitely not George Clooney. Michael
Yeah.
Keaton.
you got a Magnum right now.
Yeah, it's
Quinn.
38 special. It would be
Which one is
Is that a
from?
replica or is that real?
replica.
From which?
So I believe this is based on the Smith & Wesson Model 10.
Huh.
You can tell
I gotta
Smith &
look.
Wesson by the cylinder release latch. Those have distinct opposed to Colts. Colts have a like.
So wait,
valve.
do you just use like replicas for display purposes?
Well, I mean, I'm a filmmaker.
Oh, right.
I want to make action films to
Props.
some degree.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
that'd be great.
I've done it before. I have the I have a couple of them I've used before. Shit, let me show you my AR. That one's a fun one.
An AR-15.
I mean, it's a replica again.
Christian Bale or George Clooney? Who is it? Christian Bale, but I'm sure that George Clooney's a much nicer guy in person than Christian Bale.
Trying too hard or not trying at all.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
Hell yeah.
But is it heavier than the actual gun?
I mean, it's made of basically the same materials.
Look who's showing his
Yeah,
face
man.
now.
The AR-15
Hey,
is pretty
studio
lightweight.
Matt,
Hey,
There you go.
the Canadian Matt,
yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah.
the
Canadian
Canadian.
Matt. The
All right.
Canadian Matt who honestly, Matt looks like Super Mario.
I should be fucking Super Mario, don't you think?
Yeah, not
Chris Pratt. Man.
not Chris
The
Pratt.
mustache.
It works.
You should.
Pretty sweet.
I'm not Italian, but I'm married to one, so I guess that counts.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then I got an AK-105 too.
Holy
wait for-
shit!
Pretty cool.
And again, I'm not a gun expert. That looks like an M4 for some reason.
Well, yeah, it's based
Yeah.
on the, it's an AR-15. That's what
Oh,
the M4 is.
They're like in the same
The
category.
AR-15 is a
Rambo
platform.
2.
Yeah, the AR-15 is just a platform. It was actually developed in California for civilian use, based on the
Imagine if,
AR-10, which is just a version of that in 7.62.
I did
I
not
wonder
imagine
if,
the hippie state would have a
Yeah,
basis
the
for building.
Barrett 50 cal was also developed in California for civilian use.
Oh,
before the
I
military.
wonder if Quinn
Wow.
has a gun based on the M16 from Scarface.
That's just an A1 with a fake grenade launcher. It's actually the same prop grenade launcher used in Predator.
Oh, okay.
Same gun.
Oh wow.
And funny enough, the tape used to connect those mags,
Wait.
what's called jungle style,
Uh huh.
gaffer's tape. But they had on
Wow.
set.
But wait, look at what Liam Corey said. Star Wars Episode 9. Wait, what do you mean? That already... Oh, it was originally. Oh, I mean, at the end of the day, with the way Disney turned out, it wouldn't have made much of a difference, probably. But that's interesting, though. Have you seen Mars Attack? No, I have not.
Is it me crackling? Who is it?
Huh?
No, I think it's just Quinn doing his gun.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Do you
go out and come back in.
But wait a minute, Quinn. The recoil on that kind of gun, is it like
Minimal.
does it push you back a lot? I imagine with an assault rifle it would.
Not really. I mean,
Really?
especially if you're using aim semi-automatic, which you should be. No one should use full auto. Like, not in terms of regulation, but full auto is just not a very practical thing to use unless you're in a very specific situation, which civilians typically.
Was it mine?
Most military guys aren't going to be in.
I can hear you fine.
I can hear you well.
Because it was all crazy for a bit.
But recoil on 5.56 is fucking manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First Blood Part. I love both
Rambo
John Terry,
2.
but I'm gonna go
Rambo
T2
2.
since I grew up with that one, and
I love
specifically
T2.
grew up with the director's cut. Believe it or not.
Yeah, that one's even better. Like, I love T2. I was there opening weekend, but First Blood Part 2 is like my. It's like my. Oh, it's my love.
I love First Blood Part 2. I remember I didn't love it at first, but then I've grown to adore that film. But T2 has always been a childhood favorite for me.
Yeah,
But
T2 was
better, though.
freaking amazing.
T1's
I went. They snuck me in, and like, I went to see that, and like, I was expecting it to be a horror movie, like Terminator 1, so I was scared.
Yeah.
You know, and then Arnold just won over my heart.
How old were you?
And
then?
now, 11, 10.
Wow.
That must have been.
What was it? What year was it? 91?
91.
I was 10 going on 11.
Man, imagine back when James Cameron really gave a fuck.
Yeah.
And I say that I like Avatar, but even then, I'm not really don't see a reason for Avatar 2. And I know
It's actually weirdly he heavily gives a fuck about Avatar.
I went to see
he
like
hasn't made any of them. He has not made a single one, and there's not really a need.
I went to see a cut of Terminator 2 that had the Avatar 2 technology
Really?
at Fantasia Fest in Montreal.
Uh-huh.
And it was like, you know that opening war scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like I could just get out of my seat and walk right into it.
Oh, that's
Sure, Avatar 2
Very
honestly, that's a very scary feeling, to
isn't
walk
as as I think we think it is.
It was
Well,
kind of like the Terminator 2 at Universal Studio.
I actually
Yeah.
remember seeing that as a kid.
Isn't it just high-speed real-time rendering?
But honestly, knowing about the future that was shown in T1 and T2, that makes me wish Terminator Salvation was a lot prettier looking with that more aesthetic instead of that really shitty dry desert look.
Yeah.
I don't understand why we can't have color in movies anymore. It doesn't make
Like
sense.
that beautiful Day for Night when it was done really well.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know?
And,
okay, but it could've been
and there wasn't any energy weapons in Terminator Salvation. Well, I think there might have been one, but it was just basic assault rifles, and they didn't have the same look as the gun shown in the flashback for Kyle Reese.
To be
Hey,
fair,
Quinn,
I think most of those were developed by Skynet, weren't they?
I'm sorry?
Hey, Quinn.
Canonically, aren't those developed by Skynet? Maybe Skynet hadn't had the chance to develop those yet. Maybe that's
Yeah, but then wouldn't have at some point, like John Connor and Kyle Reese maybe have ambushed a shipment of those guns and stole them? I mean, they would have been
Well,
developed
did they have them?
probably
Did they
around
have
the
them
time
as
Kyle Reese
infantry
was an adult, maybe less.
But did they have them as infantry weapons? Did Skynet have them in that movie? I
Well,
think those were just mounted weapons for the most part.
I'm not sure because in Terminator 3, they kind of gave a hint as to even in Terminator 3, those were like bullets.
Yeah,
I know that when they entered the
for
building.
much less time than in the original Terminator.
I'm sorry?
Because Judgment Day was pushed out for like decades, Skynet's been in power and has had less resource to time to research this shit.
Probably.
In this version of the timeline, so that's probably the justification there.
Yeah, but for an AI, how long would it take to research how to develop energy weapon technology?
Also true, but it could be a production, like a scaling standpoint, where they've deemed it now it is.
Oh, they probably have to keep up with
Less-
standards of how well physical human production works.
What do you guys think about them redesigning the Terminators from the future to like these Matrix squiddy kind of things?
Well, it seemed like they were trying to copy the Well, it seems like with each new Terminator, they're trying to copy the T-1000 aesthetic a little bit too much, and
Yeah.
it comes a
And
little
also,
bit.
it does kind of make sense
Is
because
that me?
the Matrix, the reason the machines don't look human for the most part is because they want to reject the humanity in them because humankind has treated them so poorly. They're just also simply
But like
they're
from
both
a,
rejecting
what
humanity
you
and
think they did
also,
it?
huh?
Like from a moral standpoint.
Well, yeah, they were horribly abused. If you look at the Second Renaissance Arts 1 and 2, they're like, oh my god, these are second class. We are treating these things that are aware of their own existence as
Skynet got me. Fuck.
Yeah, it's kind
But
of.
the Matrix,
Yeah.
the machines are also supposed to be sympathetic to some degree if you look into the backstory of them.
Well, I don't know. Well, how do you feel about that? Because on some level, I get it.
Yeah,
The
they're just trying to
abuse.
survive.
I don't really know if I want Skynet to be too sympathetic.
Well, with
No.
Skynet, it might be different. I'm talking about specifically the Matrix. The
Oh,
Matrix,
okay.
humanity's a
Talking
bad-
about Skynet from Terminator. I did
We're
not
the
know you were
ones who
talking about the
killed
Matrix.
sky.
Repeat that again. I'm sorry.
We're the ones in the Matrix who destroyed the sky and our planet, not the machines. The
Oh,
machines, to some degree, wanted to live in peace for a while and then decided, no, we can't because you guys will keep killing us. Now, with Skynet, that's just sheer cold banality of evil logic decisions that humanity is a threat to itself and to us, and we have to kill them just so we're not threatened. And
Well,
to
it's
the
like-
in the Matrix, it's to agree to that point, but it's also, yeah, you fucked up. We fucked with us. We want to reject our human form and also just choose the most efficient forms because we can change our forms at will.
Right. Yeah.
John, do you have any thoughts on this? Thoughts on the
I'm just
Venom movies?
listening.
They all suck.
Oh,
All the Venom. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I'm not a fan either.
All the Venom movies can kiss my ass. Okay.
They can kick
Oh.
rocks too, you know.
I will say it right now. As much as I like Spider-Man 3, but I'd rather Topher Grace.
Hey,
Yes.
Quinn, did
Yes, I hate Tom Hardy as Venom that much.
Oh.
I like that they left a piece of Venom behind,
Yeah.
so like there could be a new Venom.
You think-
I love
And I
that.
God, they
Well,
picked
now-
that Flash Thompson in that universe. I'm sorry, he is not up to the age of
He's
You know-
a
you know
fucking
something.
asshole.
No,
He-
now
yeah,
they're
but
doing
better.
that Flash Thompson from the MCU is not. I'm not trying to sound mean. He isn't
He's not Flash
enough to
Thompson.
become Agent Venom. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
Agent Venom, because Flash Thompson, I heard in the comics, he went to like the military, he lost his legs, and then he became Agent Venom.
Exactly.
Flash Thompson
Yeah.
does not look like that. He looks like he has all his legs and a little bit,
You
he looks
know-
like he still has those noodle legs.
Yeah.
now they're doing
I gotta
Venom
get-
3.
Funny.
But
That's
Ruben
bad as-
Fleischer, he had it good with Zombieland. After that, he just thought he was way too funny. And the Venom movies should not be funny. So yeah, fuck those movies.
And you know what's funny? You know, as
They're doing
bad
Venom
as the
3.
bad as the Venom movies are, I heard Morbius is 10 times.
Oh
fucking
no, I
worse.
heard Morbius is
I-
god.
I
awful.
fucking love the ironic embrace of Morbius on Twitter.
Oh
They're
no!
like Morbius, sweet dog. It's like it's gonna go 9 trillion tickets sold. It's like hell yeah.
Bullshit.
It fucking rocks being dumb.
But
on the
this
internet
is
on
what
purpose.
happens when you cut corners and cut shit out. That would have, because I know there's a lot of footage cut out of that movie that was supposed to be in there, like a shit ton. And I think I don't know which Spider-Man it was that was supposed to be in it, but it was either Andrew or Toby that was supposed to be in it, and they cut him out. Because I don't know too much about Morbius from the comics, and honestly, after seeing that movie, I don't really know if I have that much of an interest.
You know.
Yeah.
Morbius,
I only kind of remember Morbius from like
Literally Dracula.
the cartoon
Yeah.
show, and then
Yeah.
like later on in Blade, the deleted ending
Yes,
where
I was
Morbius shows up.
Yes, I was about to bring that up, Matt.
Cool.
Did they ever- hey Quinn, did Amber Heard walk in? I mean, you're pointing your guns at a.
Checking the perimeter. I'm testing my.
Bring back George Clooney and CGI Adam West. Oh God, no, Johnny Jerry. Do not. We need to stop with the trend of CGIing dead people. It's really creepy.
Yeah,
What
it's,
would you rather-
disgusting. Living
What was that
people,
last?
too.
What was that last one, John?
Oh,
Yeah, wait. What did Uriel say? Would you rather Tom Cruise, Top Gun Maverick, or
My mic keeps on going. I gotta
mean,
come back. I'll be
I
right
love
back.
Top
Fine.
Gun, but I don't know how well it's gonna work nowadays. I don't know if a lot of the aerial dogfights are gonna be CGI or not. And without Tony Scott, it's not the same movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Miles Teller,
Yeah.
but do you really need Goose's son? We need to stop with this fucking legacy sequel trend, but it may be good. I'm curious.
To be fair, though, it's written by Chris McQuarrie, isn't it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically Chris McQuarrie's fucking good.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, Dead Reckoning's having like 2 movies. 2 movies, they said.
Yeah, I think
Part 1 and 2.
But Dead Reckoning sounds like a zombie movie. Why are they calling
It's
it
literally the truck in Land of the Dead.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
Dead
just-
Reckoning is Isobar.
Dead Reckoning sounds like Dead
It was
Rising,
it was
almost.
in that John Leguizamo, Dennis Hopper zombie movie that
Land-
George.
Yeah.
Land of the Dead.
You took
Yeah.
the fucking keys.
But that was originally shout
No.
out to Jack Craven. That originally was Isobar. Dead
Oh.
Reckoning.
Oh my god, why would they do that? That is absolutely horrid. Really?
Is that,
See,
a,
Leave
is,
that-
that,
Paul
The
Walker
machine must
alone.
go on.
is that a rumor?
It's
I
probably
hope-
true.
I-
Oh,
hope-
that's kind of
Possibly.
not good.
They're already adding Brie Larson. They're already fucking doing that.
Very
Now
funny.
you want to CGI Paul Walker?
That's
Charlie
very
Theron's
funny.
back in it too. And Venom 3
I'm sorry, but this should have just sped up down a fucking overpass and just drove. This is what these movies should have been.
This
Paul
was
Walker would be very disappointed. And Paul
just the
Walker
real Dead Reckoning.
He's fucking spinning in his grave now.
And Paul Walker is honestly probably, one of the better actors that starred in those movies, easily.
I always said that he
Yeah.
would have had such a better career.
I loved
You
Running
know?
Scared with him.
Like
You guys gotta
he,
check that movie.
for sure, he would have been Aquaman. For sure,
Yeah, he would have been a
he
much
would have been
He would have been
Aquaman.
a comic.
That's
He would have been a comic book hero.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Jason Momoa is pretty good as Aquaman.
well. To be
Yeah,
fair,
but
to
Paul
be
Walker
fair,
is
they
like.
weren't really working off of an interesting character to begin with
That's also
Aquaman.
true.
I mean,
You ever
he's
see that movie
the
Into the Blue?
Yeah, I've seen
I've,
it.
I've
literally
seen
just-
parts of it. Or I'm thinking Bobby Z, actually.
Jessica
That's
Alba's
what I'm
in it.
thinking.
Mhm.
just because I was in what?
Into the Blue.
Into the Blue. Yeah, it's an okay movie.
But I like Running Scared with him. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Paul Walker.
But like Paul Walker's Grace Underwater, and his look, he could have made a really cool Aquaman. A really, really cool Aquaman. I think.
Hang on, I'm going to get some water.
Okay, man.
Thoughts on the live action
Yeah,
Transformers movies? Saw the first one long ago and then stopped giving a shit. So there you go. I
Transformers.
mean, I saw Revenge of the Fallen, didn't really give a shit.
The first one's
I mean-
okay, but after that,
I mean, I want to see Bumblebee, but I mean, honestly, do you really need more Transformers movies? Why can't Michael Bay do more practical effects based action like Armageddon and The Rock? I really don't know why it's so hard.
Or even the first Bad Boys movie.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah,
there's
keep-
The
keep
Rock
those humors out.
is one of the best action movies ever made, and
Yeah.
he can't make another movie like that again. But no, we have to have a fucking remake of a Danish movie called Ambulance. We have to have fucking this and that Transformers. Like, dude, just relax. Make more of The Rock.
And Super
Yeah,
Sonic
exactly.
films.
He's a loser and he whines about trying his best, and he's not being a winner. Fucking prom queen. Hey, fuck the fucking prom queen.
yeah.
Like, seriously, dude. Good God.
Ambulance was the problem.
Pain and Gain was my prom queen.
Gold. Fucking gold.
By the way, Steven, they're making Venom 3.
Fuck!
Why?
Just when we
Hasn't
was
they hasn't Sony done enough anal rape character enough? Like, can't they just stop?
They're
Like,
making Venom
seriously.
100.
Ruben Fleischer is just really fascinated by his sense of comedy. That man had
It's been
a
confirmed.
one-hit horror comedy, and that's it. I'm sorry.
Sony treating Venom like George Lucas treated Stormtrooper in South Park.
Exactly. Like where George Lucas and Steven Spielberg in that one episode were raping stormtroopers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows
Bad
if
Boys
Bad
4.
Boys 4 will ever happen?
Well,
Well,
I'm done with that.
I
I'm
mean,
done.
after what Will Smith did, I mean, does that really care?
Like I had to wait all that time for Bad Boys 3, and then that sucked. Like,
It did?
You thought
well, like,
you thought
you know,
Bad
like
Boys-
I don't want to say it sucked because, like, I actually watched it, you know, Like I watched it all the way through, so I can't say it sucked. But it was just like, why aren't they doing more of the things we want than less? Like, why does everything have to be like, oh, you have to jump through all these hoops to get a sequel? Why can't we just have
because they want
a
to
sequel every year?
They want to, because what Hollywood likes to do is they like to wait 10 years, wait till everyone's old and crusty, call it a requel, make new legacy characters, and then base off nostalgia.
Yeah.
They get off on that.
Like Beverly Hills Cop is a perfect example. Like it's been filmed since 2013, and now they want to do another Beverly Hills Cop, so they're going to keep the one that they have filmed, and they're going to do another one.
Matt, let me ask you something. Is the footage of that Beverly Hills Cop 4 online?
Yes.
And then
hold on, I'll put it in the chat. I'll be right back.
Please. And as much as I love, and that gives me a good segue, as much as I love Lethal Weapon, they ended it perfectly on 4, and now they want to do 5. I love you, Mel Gibson, but it's enough already. We're already good with Lethal Weapon.
I love you, Mel Gibson, but also another couple things, Mel. Can you stop being so fucking based?
Yeah.
Mel, please.
Pretty much.
Man, imagine if that shit with his wife had come out now when we all hate Russia. They'd be on his side.
I think
yeah, that's
Mel
right,
Gibson...
Mel. She should have sucked your dick first, and then they talked up.
Oh,
that Russian bitch! I bet she's invading Ukraine herself. It would have been so funny.
True. I feel bad for what happened, but I think Mel has done more than enough to change his life around personally.
Yeah, comment. I heard about that. I forgot who the fuck it was.
Why are they making solo films out of villains when really they're going to become an anti-hero at the end, and then they're just going to create another obscure villain that's also an anti-hero? Because everyone's in that sexually, morally gray area, and it's really fucking weird. Why can't there just be bad guys like holy shit?
Well, now they're making Craven Hunter.
I think those who want to explore the societal condition that can sometimes push people to be bad.
But after a while, I get where you're coming from, and I do like morally great villains, but you can't keep pushing that envelope too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, when are they going to do the Hitler sympathetic reboot? They're never
Hitler was bullied as a kid, man.
Essentially,
that he committed that he wanted to commit genocide to an entire race.
They already did. They already did.
Entire race.
Multiple.
But here's the thing, Quinn. They already did sympathetic Hitler. They just happen to be the downfall parodies on YouTube.
Yeah, no. But do you remember? Didn't the Kingsman have a scene where they fucking teased Hitler in a post-credits scene? Literally, it's like they introduced him like fucking Thanos.
I don't know.
This Adolf Hitler.
I've only seen the first two. I don't know if that's a post-credit scene.
I've only seen the scene. It's very funny. I think it's from the recent Kingsman movie where it's like teases Hitler like Thanos.
Good God!
I'd like to introduce you to
Hitler as the ultimate mastermind behind the Kingsman tragedy, like Thanos.
And you know what's funny about them Hitler rant parodies? About the Hitler rant parodies. He doesn't even hate Jews. He hates Fegeline.
The Matrix or Total Recall still Total Recall.
Oh,
yeah. No.
Yeah.
I got the.
I respect the fuck out of Total Recall, but The Matrix is one of the most important films of all fucking time. I
haven't seen The Matrix in years. Mine.
Matrix is
really did not like those two sequels. Do not have an interest in Resurrections.
I'm 40 minutes in. It's pretty decent. I like the reframing of all of the shit as like memory. It like you. I still could see them ending with it being, holy shit, Neo was crazy the whole time, which would be a fucking bold move.
Did they I heard they kind of made it meta-ish and reference one.
Oh, very much so. So the plot is, so far, from what I've seen, like 40 minutes in, we just got to the real world again. But Neo took his memories of the first trilogy, and the machines have kind of brainwashed him and changed his digital self-image. And now he's a video game developer within the Matrix, and the movies are games within the story of the Matrix Resurrections. But they're also real memories because he put those memories into. He's trying to remember it and become himself again.
Fucking shit.
It's a pretty interesting concept, in my opinion. I just don't know how they legitimately brought Trinity back at all. Mm-hmm. And I don't think they should have done it, but, there's There's some pretty cool stuff in there. The digital look doesn't work as well as I thought it would for the Matrix stuff.
Yeah.
But the set pieces are very cool still. And it's cool seeing all the old footage just recreated and
I'm back.
with literal old footage. That's pretty interesting to me.
Okay.
Morpheus being an AI now is interesting. Because they killed him off in such a weird way in the franchise itself. Is like the multiplayer only video game version of the Matrix Online, they killed him off.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird requirement in order to know what's going on, you know.
Yeah. A game that lasted from maybe 2009 to 2012.
How was the Animatrix? Did you ever see that?
Phenomenal.
I haven't seen it.
That was amazing. Amazing.
Really?
Phenomenal.
The second Renaissance 1 and 2. Oh my god, that's what they should. That's the movie they should have did.
Didn't
I haven't
Shinichiro
seen it.
Watanabe do the second Renaissance? Wasn't he attached, or was that just production IG?
I'm not sure.
I gotta look up
I
that
don't
because it was someone with heavy acclaim, and they're doing a new one. I hear a new animation.
I tried to send the pictures, but it wouldn't send through the
I
chat.
heard one of the directors, iRobot Captain
iRobot.
or Sky Captain World
Yep.
Tomorrow. Oddly enough, I never finished iRobot, but I should because it's directed by the director of The Crow. Again, a favorite of mine. Oddly enough, that's the only movie I've seen from that director. I haven't seen Dark City or Knowing yet either.
Oh, Dark City. Yeah,
Dark City I
haven't
want to
watched it fully
see,
yet.
but I know the director kind of had like a huge crybaby tangent over Gods of Egypt, which looked like shit. He's like, you guys didn't understand it, man, and this and that. And he was
The problem is that the problem is his filmography got worse and worse over time. You know,
like he started on a huge fucking high, and then and he can't accept the criticism.
yeah.
Really sad.
Mahito Maeda is the guy who did Animatrix Second Renaissance. He's a Ghibli guy.
Oh, he's from
Yeah,
Ghibli.
Ghibli, there you go.
Oh
Is
yeah,
it
Maeda
Ghibli or
did
Ghibli? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ghibli.
Ghibli.
But this
okay.
guy also did Kill Bill Volume 1's anime sequence.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
nice.
the
You
guy
seen
who
that
did-
flashback?
Oh, he
Yeah,
did-
on
he
the
did
fucking-
Angels
That
of
on the
Evangelion.
bridge.
That was the kind of Quinn. That was the kind of art flashback style that the Mortal Kombat Legacy series did later on with the Kitana Molina episode.
Well, really, the production company that did that, I believe, was Production IG, who's best known for like Ghost in the Shell. I'm pretty
Really?
sure they're the guys who did that one.
The original or like one of the sequels?
The first two animated films.
Okay.
I got a question for
Wild Man.
Tarantino.
Hey,
Hello.
Wild
How are you doing today, dude?
Get
Hope
in
it's
here,
going
Wild
well in
Man.
Mars.
Get in here.
Come
Transmission.
on, Captain Wildman.
Get your ass from
Radio.
Mars. Here.
Renaissance
Yep.
Part 1. Look at the
Tell us
regular-
about
And that
have
brings me
a-
to another rant. Why
I
can't
have
Paul
a-
Verhoeven do a new action movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like he hasn't done one in forever. I know he did that weird. I haven't seen Vendetta. That looks like a really weird kind of cultish.
It looks fucking dope.
It
Vendetta.
looks interesting.
Yeah.
But one of his Dutch movies I want to see is Black Book. I hear that's good.
Yeah, I've heard that's great.
I hear Black Book's
Let me
pretty
make
good.
sure. It is by...
It's a World War II thriller, I think.
Yes, I think so.
Favorite 90s comedies.
Half Baked would be one of them. Let me think. Favorite 90s comedies. Let me think.
Wow, they don't tell us any of
What
these.
about Bob? Yeah.
Think.
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
The Mask.
The Mask.
Mask, yeah, that's a good one.
Fuck Son of the Mask.
Yeah, absolutely. Hold up.
That's hard. Shit. Let me think.
Wow, they don't have any of the fucking animators credited in this fucking thing.
Fuck, it's probably looking me right in the goddamn head and I can't even see it.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah, there you go. Alex.
Friday was cool.
Yeah, Friday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this will have it. The company.
Yeah. I hear that a certain cut of Friday isn't on Blu-ray. I think it's a theatrical
fuck.
cut that's on.
Yeah.
Holy shit! This Second Renaissance has some great people attached. Studio 4 degrees Celsius. Fucking Gynax is attached to it.
Dynax?
Dude, yeah.
Like Gurren Lagann
Part two.
is like
That was
wild, man.
Thanks for
Greetings,
beaming
Wild
me
Man.
up.
Wild, man. How you doing?
Good, good.
Isaiah?
Were you going
Dude.
through space fighting the bugs from Starship Troopers?
I got my pulse rifle took care of them.
There you go. There you go.
Dude, second Renaissance when I watched that part
You
two.
people do.
So
I was in
Steven, you were talking
tears.
about Paul Verhoeven earlier.
We were talking about Verhoeven.
I agree. I mean, actually, I had an idea for a movie. I talked to my other guy friends about, but I was thinking of a collaboration directorial with him and John Woo. Yeah, it was
That
a
would be
story I had called. Nasty
I'm looking
Boys.
forward to John
Imagine
Woo's
that.
new movie with Robert Joel Kinnaman.
Joel Kinnaman.
Joe Kinnaman, yeah.
He's like a blonde character. That sounds awesome.
Zero dialogue.
No.
Hell
No,
yeah.
no, Joel Kinnaman, no.
I
he
like
rocks.
Joel Kinnaman.
He's very good at
You
it.
like Joel
What was that?
Joel Kinnaman is not that bad. He was just
He's
shitty in
very-
Suicide Squad.
And RoboCop.
I disagree on
Yeah,
that.
fucking RoboCop
He's
guy.
actually pretty good in Suicide Squad.
You mean RoboCop? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Does it come in black?
I refuse to see that remake of RoboCop, but
Everyone sucks.
I
You gotta
gotta
see
be
it.
Huh?
You gotta see it.
The remake of RoboCop?
It cannot be explained.
It's
You
mid.
See, look,
It's completely
Sounds-
no one saw
But
it.
I'm
No one
worried
saw
that
it.
if I
That's
see
the-
that remake, I'm gonna see a completely different side of the character I don't want to.
Oh, for sure.
Did you see that
Dude,
Facebook? Did you see that
that-
Facebook post? Did you see that Facebook post about why Zack Snyder should to do a RoboCop remake? No
Oh
fucking
God,
way.
no!
God.
Get Neil
I had a lot of respect for him, and I lost.
for RoboCop Returns. Get him. Quit fucking him over, Hollywood. Get him to do it.
Who?
Quit being lazy, Hollywood.
Who?
Neil Blomkamp.
I
Yeah.
would be down with that.
Yeah.
He
I
had
know
an
Ridley
idea
Scott
for a
wrote-
RoboCop film called RoboCop Returns, and it ignores the sequel.
Well, dude,
and it
dude,
takes
he was
after
gonna-
the first movie.
He was gonna do it, right? It was the one where RoboCop was on Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. RoboCop's on Christmas, and like he foils a bank heist where they pop the vault with like the super pression gun, and then he gets into a police chase with them, and they shoot him with the gun, but he takes them out. But his body is beyond repair, so he goes into like stasis for like cryostasis for like 20 years, and they find him. Remember that script we
You know
saw?
what's-
Yeah.
Who
What's
was
the
originally
original
supposed to
scene
be
in
cast
RoboCop?
in that?
What's that, Quinn?
You know, one of my favorite scenes that I just realized was intensely funny in RoboCop is the scene where he's at the target range.
Oh yeah.
With the,
You mean
with
the
the
original?
baby
That
food.
scene is so funny.
Wait, the
Oh
original?
yeah, where they're
No,
all
just
walking in
conceptually,
and
it's very
looking at
funny
him.
because RoboCop wouldn't have to go to a range ever.
No, it was not.
Targeting's
That's
handled
true.
by computer.
No, they just
no
wanted to
reason
show
to.
this shit off, you know.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Auto 9 looks fucking cool. A 9.3R,
Oh,
the
absolutely.
coffin fucking compensated.
I want that pistol.
It
Yeah.
was a replica
The
of
Auto
that was
9,
the
that's
first
what it's
airsoft
called.
gun ever.
Auto 9. I'm pretty sure Mike has it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking cool.
What, Mike
Granted,
OCP has it?
Useless without a foregrip, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I was RoboCop for Halloween once.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey,
That
Steven,
was
have I
cool.
met? Oh wait, this is a good question. Pull it up. Have I met Jason David Frank? Yes, I have. Very briefly. So, I've only ever been to one Comic-Con, and that was in 2017. I remember it was way down in Miami. They had him. They had Christopher Kamen Lee. They had the actor who played the Blue Time Force Ranger, who I'm unfortunately forgetting his name. And they had George Takei.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of other people.
Okay.
I remember the line for Jason David Frank was not that long. He seemed nice, but after hearing the stuff that Fabio said, I'm a little bit concerned about how kind of toxic he might be. Because I heard that, in real life, JDS has been very rude to some of the, what Austin St. John and stuff. When I met him, he was cool, but he didn't really seem to be that into it. But I got a picture with him and stuff. But that was before I knew. But I will say, Christopher Kamen Lee is fucking hilarious. Absolutely love Christopher Kamen Lee. Very funny guy. He writes his own comic books. I think he's like doing like a science fiction sort of humanoid animal kind of storyline. Sort of detective noir. He's also a gamer.
I like that.
And the guy who played the Blue Time Force Ranger, he owns a donut shop. He owns a bakery. And I also met the original voice actor for Barney, even though I never watched Barney, only for a little bit. And he was actually the
Barney,
nicest guy there, believe it or not.
Oh wow.
George Takei I didn't meet. I also met the actor who played Majin Buu in the English dub, and Satan. And I think that was all the guests I met.
Okay.
I did not meet George Takei. My friend wanted to, but he thought that his line was way too long, and he jokingly said, "You know, live long and prosper." So. But
That's my line.
yeah, but oh my, but yeah, no, because his line was expensive. But JDF,
Wow.
you know, he seemed nice, not that into it, but unfortunately, I haven't heard too many nice things about him ever since that, which is disappointing. But
Fabio has gotten a lot of bad experiences.
after
with him.
hearing about the
Yeah.
experience that Fabio had with him, I was very disappointed to hear that.
Yeah,
You
John
did?
had bad interaction with him as well.
Yeah.
You did? What's
yeah,
the
the photo
story,
op.
John?
Well, we were doing a photo op, and as we were leaving, I extended my hand out for a handshake, and I got the snub pretty much.
Oh no.
Yeah, because that's totally nice to do. What a fucking... I don't like that, you know? A lot
And you
of
know
the
what,
nicest
Tommy?
thing from the
Tommy
industry-
is I'm disappointed too because Tommy is my favorite Ranger.
Tommy motivated me. Tommy from especially Dino Thunder motivated me to say, hey, okay, his hair was short in Dino Thunder, to be fair, but I really wanted to have that Tommy aesthetic. But after hearing about how rude he was afterwards, I got disappointed.
I'm more of
I have his
a
autograph on.
I'm more of a fan of Jason Austin St. John, anyways. To be honest.
Yeah.
I also met this is gonna sound so bad. Doctor Strange's assistant. What's his name?
Wong?
The Asian guy.
Wong?
Oh yeah, I love him.
He's cool. He advertised a show he was doing, like a martial arts show.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but he was really nice. I also met Killer Frost's actress from the CW Flash, and she was cool. Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience, but I would say the highlight of it was Christopher Kamen Lee. That guy was funny as shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very raunchy, believe it or not.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. But I remember there was one joke. And I'm not trying to shit talk him. It's really just funny. It's probably just a rumor. I don't know if you know, but there was a movie called Kickboxer Academy
I didn't know that one.
where I didn't see it, but apparently, and there's a scene on YouTube where he was hired as the main star as like a teenager, and his sister was too. And they have like a makeout. And my friend's like, and we didn't say it to him obviously because you know, why would you do that? And also, I'm sure it wasn't a big deal. But my friend's like, I guess he really did Kamen Lee.
God damn.
But no, it was a fun time.
Speaking of Cayman Leave, who's watching porn right now? Because I heard something.
What?
What's
Who's watching porn?
I don't hear. I
Who's
don't hear,
watching porn?
I don't hear
I thought
nothing.
I heard people watching a movie.
Nope.
By the way, did you see? Of course, there's some big Ghostbusters. You know, it's not about the new movie, but did you
Oculus
see that?
Quest.
Did you see the
Oculus Quest.
No,
Isaiah,
but did you
you gotta
see?
join my team.
No. But did you know? Did you see that that some people that they're going to put Winston in the old Sega Genesis game?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Hey, what's been going on with Bill Murray? No one said anything about that. I don't know what's going on. Did you hear about some sort of thing that he said?
Yeah, they shut down production because of something he did.
Well, like, what did he do?
Really?
It probably wasn't even that bad.
He's
haven't
just
said yet.
getting canceled. He's just getting canceled because of some woke bullshit.
Of course he is.
I
Oh
want
boy.
to talk about the paper situation on the set because it's not
The
working.
paper situation?
The paper situation. No one's got any scripts. Everyone's got iPhones. Everyone's walking around. I just want to go back to Ghostbusters.
I think
Let's
he,
go
I think
back.
He I think he wants to.
His suit, his proton pack went up for auction, right?
Really? How much for?
I don't know, but like people were amazed because they didn't expect it to have such intricacy. Like it has like the rainbow wiring and like the like hard ceramic plates and like wow. It looks cool.
By the way, I know Wildman just joined up, but I'll probably go on for another 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Wildman, we've been going for like the past 2 hours and
2.5 hours.
Yeah,
Wow,
no,
2.5
no
hours.
No problem.
I had no idea it was 2.5 hours. Oh my goodness.
I get you. Yeah.
Damn, I need a new.
I'm excited. I'm excited for
Please.
Ghostbusters VR.
Me too, man.
VR.
We're gonna get. I'm gonna get right on Target in there and Wildman Beyond, and we're gonna fry some fucking ghosts.
bust some heads in a spiritual sense.
Mhm.
And of course, they got that other game, Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed, and what's cool about it takes place right after Afterlife because Winston he's running the firehouse, and Ray's store is right next door to the firehouse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Ernie Hudson and Dan Aykroyd are back in that.
I saw that was used not recently, but for another movie, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but
What movie?
I can't remember, but it was
said he
Ray's
couldn't
Cookhouse. Yeah.
And you know what's cool about this game is they're kind of doing the Friday the 13th route where you can play as either Jason or the counselors. You can play a Ghostbuster, a team of Ghostbusters, or a ghost.
Did anyone ever play that Friday
cool.
13th NES
I have
game? I never did.
have it. It's a fun game. It's a
It's a
classic.
fun game.
Yeah. I
Don't
played it back in maybe I want to say 89, 90, 91, somewhere in there.
Oh, I thought you're talking about the NES game. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't get anywhere in that motherfucker.
Pack and Sack Dave, he hacked that game. He turned it into a Halloween game.
Really?
Yeah, you can
Wow.
play as Laurie.
Nice.
And he also hacked it to make it a Freddy versus Jason game too.
Oh, that sounds
Oh.
And like I
look
said
up
before,
that.
he took that old Karate Kid game and he turned it into a Cobra Kai game where you can play as Johnny.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had the Karate Kid game. That was like the only game I owned on NES. I beat that 100,000 times.
Do you still have an NES, Wildman?
I don't think so, but since people are crazy about nostalgia, I might get one. And, I may not need one. I can just download and load the ROMs, the ROMs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
can,
it's fucking rock,
no,
dude.
like, dude, if you
Yeah.
go on,
I'm on a setup can emulate PS3 games.
Well, you can.
What?
Now you can.
Yeah,
you
I
can,
got a good ass
you
gaming
can,
PC.
you can
Yeah.
homebrew them
Wow.
on
We've got
VR
that.
too.
But wait, what would be the point? Because a lot of the PS3 exclusives I've already ported to PC, like Heavy Rain. Uncharted's
Mhm.
actually coming out for PC.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
No, Uncharted isn't. They got
specifically
the
Metal Gear Solid
Solid
4.
Steam.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4. That's really the only reason.
I'll tell you know what? When that
That's
goes,
the
when
movie
that,
we
when
need.
that Ghostbusters
No,
Genesis
there's
game-
actually a movie of Metal Gear Solid 4. Someone spliced all the cutscenes, and it's on a Blu-ray if you bought the limited edition. It's
Oh, I just downloaded it off
Damn.
the guy's site.
and it's like 9 hours
Wow.
long, I think. I could.
But
Oh,
we need-
I've
that's
seen
the
an
movie
11
we
hour
need.
one.
Yes, Gabo, it's a 9
I'll tell
hours
you what.
the
I'll tell you
version
one
of
thing. When that
MGS2 that's in
Ghostbusters
4K.
Genesis game comes out with Winston, I'm definitely going to download the ROM from that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But,
MGS2
like,
is one of the
I'm
best
Isaiah,
gonna play
if you
Winston
go on-
first.
if
That's
you
the
go-
first. That's the first character I'm gonna play.
If you, Isaiah, if you go on Labs on Oculus, what is it? What the fuck is it? You can download a bunch of that
It looks like
shit
he's getting
for
ready
free.
to
I
film an
have
action.
the hallway on Oculus.
Which one?
PT.
Oh yeah.
I got that in Oculus.
wow.
Holy shit, dog. I'm playing PT in VR is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Past the fifth.
Wait,
movie, so.
for some reason, when you say PT, I feel like you're talking about that one demo.
Yeah.
For that silent.
Yep.
Oh my god, that you still
Silent
have that?
I mean, it's a fan port in Unreal on PC. Yeah,
It's a fan
which
boy.
has
Isn't
VR
that because I
capability.
thought that was gone from existence.
The official version is yes, and it's actually specifically blacklisted on PS5, so you can't play it even if you still have it.
Well, that's lovely. I mean, not
It's
even like
so petty
God.
of Konami to do that. It's
Remember
fucking insane.
Pitfall?
Isn't
Oh, yeah, everybody
Konami
remembers
like
Pitfall,
one of the
of course.
shadiest
Yeah.
gaming companies out there?
They've literally destroyed every one of their biggest and most important franchises through either sheer neglect or willful acts of destruction.
That's
What,
lovely.
Oh, sorry,
They suck
Dwayne
so
the
much,
Rock
but they
Johnson.
created such an empire.
Yeah.
Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, fucking so much
They even
Amazing shit.
did the old school Ninja Turtles arcade games.
Castlevania.
Yeah.
They own so many
Wow.
franchises that they just fucking
did,
let
like-
rot.
Yeah.
So basically, you're making Konami sound like modern BioWare.
They pretty much
Yeah.
are like that.
They're
yeah.
worse, in my opinion. I don't know what BioWare's like
They
specifically guilty.
They
of
made me not want to play Mass Effect Andromeda.
Well, they're still producing content for that stuff, and they're not.
Really?
Well, so technically, the remasters would count as content. Yeah, I'd say so. They at least had the original fucking files from the Mass Effect trilogy, unlike the Silent Hill HD ports, which they didn't have the files, the Master Gold files from Silent Hill 2. They had to basically recreate that game to some degree.
I also heard that the remaster for the Silent Hill 2 and 3 was awful.
Yes, I heard.
Because they didn't have a majority of the fucking gold files from the actual release version.
That is really stupid.
Did anybody
Hey,
see
yeah,
the
it
Silent
was a
Hill
watch
movie? Anybody remember that?
I've seen
I
both
did
of
not
them.
see either of
I haven't
them.
seen
It was pretty
I know
good. It was
Scream
pretty good.
Factory put out a special edition. I may pick it
Yeah,
up.
it's great.
Let me
It's
ask
very
you,
good.
let me ask you something. Now that Scream
It's a very
Factory
good
put
movie.
out a Silent Hill special edition, when's Mortal Kombat? When's the special edition for that?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon. I would like
Silent
to.
Hill movie is what got me into the games, and then I hated the movie for a while for being so different from the games. But it's a
Really?
great adaptation of the feel, but as a story adaptation, terrible.
I mean,
Silent Hill?
outside of
matches
Baraka,
aesthetic.
no, not Baraka. Outside of the lizard being CG'd, I like the Mortal Kombat movie. I think it's
I'm
a
talking
very
but
fun
in
film.
Silent Hill. I mean,
Reptile?
I love the Mortal Kombat movie. but Silent
Why'd I
Hill-
call him lizard? Fuck.
As a movie,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Silent Hill movie is great. As
Yeah.
a story adaptation of Silent Hill, it's terrible. It
I
marries
honestly-
together.
Honestly, though, I'm gonna be real with you. That Mortal Kombat may be an issue for some people. I enjoy it.
Oh,
It's
yeah, it's
much
great.
better than Annihilation.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah, by far.
They recasted almost everyone from that movie, and they killed Johnny Cage in the beginning. How
Yeah.
fucking lovely!
Yeah.
Not even.
Like,
Even
I don't
Robin
get,
Shoot
like,
is
I
in the
don't
movie.
get, like, what was the reason why they killed him off?
Because
Probably
because they wanted to be
he was
edgy.
problematic.
No,
They
it was-
wanted to be
it was
edgy, and he's
problematic.
problematic because he's a white
No, if
guy.
we're talking about
That's a
Annihilation,
fact.
probably because it was very low
Everybody,
budget, they
calm the
couldn't
fuck
afford the guy.
down. It was in the
Can
game.
somebody can you somebody get Kano to get to tear down these woke people, please? Can somebody
Well,
please do
I
that?
don't know, man.
Alex,
The
wait,
Kano
you said it was
the
in the
Kano
game.
from 20, but that wouldn't matter because the Kano from the most recent Mortal Kombat movie was Cuckno, and
Yeah,
he's
but
a
that was
piece of shit
funny
character.
as shit.
But
Alex,
they're
Alex,
not
Alex,
talking
Alex.
about.
It was
They're not
always
talking
been
about the
a
reboot. They're
film
talking
and
about
Alex.
Annihilation. You know,
Alex, you said that. What'd you say about?
the reason they killed off Johnny Cage. That was
Yeah.
because that was in the game. That was in the video game, and they thought that was a good idea to do for the film.
That was the worst fucking idea because you have no budget, right? Why
Yeah.
fake it going in? Keep the character. Make it his
Cyrax's
movie
outfit
at that
was so
point.
shitty in that movie. Oh my god,
What?
Cyrax's outfit in Annihilation was so
yes,
shitty.
it looked like a costume that you bought in Halloween.
It looked like a Dollar Tree. No, that's an insult to Dollar
It looked
Tree.
like a
If
Power
Dollar
Ranger.
Tree had, like,
it looked
a
like a
half
Power Ranger.
budget
It looked like a
Doesn't
Power
it have like
Ranger.
$1 million budget?
it'd be like double Quarter Tree, and that's where they bought that fucking outfit.
Yeah.
You know what would be a better idea for. You know what would be a better idea for the
I'll be right back.
Cyrex and Smoke
Yeah.
costumes if you got the people that did the Guyver to do those suits.
I'm gonna be honest. I think they should do a new Guyver movie, but they should.
I would love to see that. I love the guy.
I like the second Guyver movie. I'll put it that way.
I agree.
I don't like the first
I
one.
agree.
But I found something
Who's
interesting.
getting notifications, by the way?
In the
Me?
second Guyver film, the person who plays the Guyver is actually, I think, the voice actor for Solid Snake.
David Hayter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
He
be
also
honest,
wrote the Watchmen movie.
I
Co-writes in the X-Men
don't
films.
care about Metal Gear Solid because they keep ripping off Snake Plissken.
What do you mean keep? They did it and then they stopped. They just that's the thing. He's a ripoff. Everyone
Yeah,
knows
but
that.
still,
They literally do the nod in Metal Gear Solid 2. It's like, oh, my name's Iroquois Pliskin.
yeah, but
Iroquois
still,
means
it's
snake.
like because that always bothers me. I might try the games
It
out.
doesn't
sometime,
bother John Carpenter. He's
but
been made
I
aware.
might try the games out maybe sometime, but I don't know. I'll give them a try. But I'm more of a Splinter Cell guy.
Oh,
Thoughts
no.
on which is Bruce Willis's most overrated film, John Jerry? Well, I'm gonna say it. It's not overrated, but it's a film that I could have liked. Let me tell you this story right.
I'm gonna go with the Sixth Sense.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Sixth Sense too, but you want to know why? Because the twist of that movie was spoiled right in the beginning of the movie while I was watching it. I'm
gonna be honest. That twist was stupid. That twist was stupid.
Twist and Ghost in the Shell, my friend.
That twist was stupid because you're staying, you're dead, and you're still at the house doing work. You got to notice that you're dead, man. Come on, that twist was stupid. It didn't make sense.
Why would he?
To you knew.
Well, okay, but he was staying.
How
in that
the
house
heck
for a
did you
long
didn't
ass
know you
time,
were dead
right?
all that time?
I have to watch.
Here's why. Because the
ridiculous.
whole point of his character is he barely paid attention.
Yeah, but there's no way you could.
That's his character arc. Is him learning to finally see the signs.
Still, the way it was set up, there's no way. That's just my opinion.
I have a feeling.
That wound. A gunshot to the stomach.
I have a feeling though. That's not the worst M. Night twist.
No.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, it's a great twist. Honestly, it's a great twist.
Well, the thing
for the time
is,
especially.
Okay, but if we're talking about a really great Bruce Willis M. Night Shyamalan movie, it's Unbreakable.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah, I like Unbreakable.
Unbreakable's sick.
Fuck Glass. Fuck Glass.
I didn't hate Glass. I'm gonna be real with you.
Quinn, if you're hearing notifications pop up, I'm sorry. That's my girlfriend.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
you know a better movie that
was
better than Sixth Sense that came around the same time. Stir of Echoes.
I want to see that with Kevin Bacon.
That's a good one.
I thought that was better.
You know what's great? Jacob's Ladder.
Oh,
I love Jacob's Ladder.
You know another
fuck
movie.
The remake.
You know another movie.
I have no interest in that remake.
You know, fuck the remake. You know another movie that was good that reminded me of Jacob's Ladder. Speaking of Natalie Portman, Black Swan. It reminded me a little bit of Jacob's
Well, that
Ladder.
one's Perfect Blue though.
Yeah.
I have not seen
that movie.
Perfect Blue. Do not spoil that Satoshi Kon film, please.
It's phenomenal. You need to watch
please,
it.
Because that is one of the few films that I know nothing about.
It's the opening scene is one of my favorites in Perfect Blue because it's just a little detail you notice. That's not a spoiler, but a little detail you notice is that no one in Cham's audience seems to be the target audience of who that music would be for. It's all creepy old dudes and photographers. That's
really weird.
No, that's entirely the point because that's the nature of the pop idol culture.
But
it's just like
I heard that Darren Aronofsky and him. What was the story between how Darren Aronofsky got the rights to do that story?
I mean, he just bought it.
Are you talking about
No, he kind of just ripped it off.
Yeah, like how he did that story.
Basically, there's this interview with Satoshi Kon that I just discovered where it's like, where Satoshi's like, yeah, Darren Aronofsky kind of ripped me off. He says it's an homage, but it's like, eh.
Well, I'm going to be honest. Satoshi Kon may have done some original films, but I did not dig Paprika.
Paprika's great. I love Paprika. It's so weird.
I think Inception's better. I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest. I don't care about Inception,
but it's not
I don't
better
care
than
about
Paprika.
Inception anymore.
No, I'm gonna be real. I think Christopher Nolan did a much better idea with the dream stuff.
I disagree entirely, but
you know what?
I also like Inception.
Interstellar was good.
Didn't see that one
Tenet.
yet.
I like Tenet.
Tenet, I loved.
Interstellar.
I'm not trying to down Christopher Nolan.
I think Tenet.
Washington's son. He's really cool. I like him.
I love John David Washington.
I keep forgetting that guy's Denzel's son. Hell yeah.
And I like that he does his own thing outside of Denzel.
Yeah.
Like they're both
he's not trying to be his father.
different.
He's not trying to be his father, which I like.
Yeah. And I think what's good about Tenet, it makes a good double feature with Inception, if you think about it. Because they're both twisty sci-fi action movies. One's about dreams, one's about inverted time.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Leon the Professional, here's another better movie without the creepy shit. Who's seen Man on Fire?
I was just trying to rip it right now.
Creasy.
Great movie.
I'm trying to rip it right now.
There was a movie before that with Scott Glenn.
Oh yeah,
really?
I heard about that. Kino put out a Blu-ray of that one, the 1987
it's based on a book.
Really?
And of course,
he doesn't survive in the book.
You know what's funny is that Tony Scott was supposed to direct the original, but he couldn't. And you know what's funny? In Training Day, Denzel Washington had a scene with Scott Glenn, so it was like he was passing over Man on Fire to him. If you look at it,
I guess
interesting.
But
Interesting.
Tony Scott. What? I thought you were connecting with Tony Scott.
King
Tony Scott
Kong
didn't
ain't
do-
got shit on me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Denzel's the best actor of all time. For fuck's
I'm
sake.
gonna, yeah,
Denzel's a
I
fucking
like
man.
Denzel, but
He
I'm not
was
super
so
crazy
Denzel's
about
one
him
of the
like
few
everybody
men
else.
left.
He's a good
so
actor, but
good
I'm
in
not super
Macbeth.
crazy about him like everybody else.
I'm gonna watch Tragedy
He's
Macbeth
good.
again tonight.
You know what?
love-
I like the Equalizer, but I'm gonna stick with the TV show, not the one with Queen Latifah, the original.
God, no.
The one with
First one.
Sarah
But I
Bareilles.
like
Fuck
the Equalizer
Queen
movie
Latifah,
that
she
he
is
did.
no
Two was
Yeah,
Equalizer.
that was good.
Equalizer 1 was really a good. It kind of felt like an homage to Death Wish.
Yeah,
Even
because
though
it's Saint Juan
I like
Fuqua.
that. I like that. I didn't like the sequel that much.
I didn't
I
like
like
the
in
sequel
I
either.
like in Spider-Man they did that whole thing where he was like, "Oh yeah," and they shot an episode of Equalizer here. Yeah, I like that. That
Yeah,
was cute.
the original- one of the
Queen
original
Latifah,
guys in
she is no
Equalizer is
fucking
great.
Equalizer.
She's so
No,
I
offense-
know exactly why they casted Queen Latifah as the Equalizer.
Because she's
For
a black
what
woman.
purposes,
Oh,
probably.
that, because of that woke shit.
Because
Yeah,
you can believe
exactly.
someone. You can believe someone falling from her punch. Yeah.
Edward
Wrong lady.
Woodward is the true Equalizer, no matter what.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun.
I think the Equalizer, the movie, is a much better version of what the A-Team basically was as a concept.
It's a one-man A-team, basically.
Yeah.
That's what.
But
That's
it-
what.
it
how-
does
that's what the
show
show
kind
was.
of the
Anton
regret
was
those
good
guys
directing.
typically have.
Can we
Yeah.
really go
Equalizer
wrong?
was a one-man A-team. That's exactly what the show was.
Well, yeah, he was he was a CIA SAD boy, right?
He was in the CIA.
Yeah, particularly
It's
on the
basically
ground teams, the
basically
SAD teams.
the concept of the Equalizer. Like, what if James Bond was fighting crime?
Well, yeah, it's specifically, I believe the division they set him up with in the movie was the special activities division, those are the guys who are big ass. Those are door kickers. They are the equivalent of the CIA's equivalent ground. They're CIA infantry to the degree, but they're in a SOG group that is. I believe their training is basically equivalent to like most Navy SEAL guys, SEAL teams.
But you know what I liked about the Equalizer movie? I don't know if it was about the show. I liked how you always expected him to use a gun and he doesn't.
Yeah, you know what? You know he doesn't.
He uses the
that was
hammer
cool.
from
That was the
Home
coolest thing
Depot.
about the show.
Yeah.
He didn't just kill everybody. He gave them advice. You don't want to do this, and they sometimes he would talk them down, and he would.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite archetypes. Just like
He
the guy,
does the
I
same
can
thing in the movie.
immediately
He
end
does
your
the same
life,
thing. He does.
but I
he gives
want
them
you
a
to
second
not die.
chance. He
So
gives them a
please
second
follow
chance.
my
He doesn't just
advice.
kill them.
Yeah.
He doesn't. just kill
Usually,
them. He
this
gives
is
them
the
a-
point of
he gives them
night
a
where I
second
let you
chance.
I let you wonder what to do if it is the right thing. But tonight,
Yeah, it's just a guy where it's like,
I'm not going to
"Man,
do
I
that.
can kill you very easily, but I really don't want to. Please don't force me my hand because you will die horrifically. Please don't force my hand.
The Equalizer.
It's such a great archetype. Just that weary warrior. It's like, just, oh my god, I don't want to do this. Please, just don't fuck with me.
I'm going to
okay?
be honest. On the show, I didn't like the fact that I understand that, but I didn't like the fact he complained about it too much. That's why I like they didn't have that in the movies.
It reminds me of a quote by General Mattis where it's like, basically, please, I'm begging you people, please listen to me, or I swear to God I'm going to be forced to pull a grenade pin out in Congress right now. Something like that. It's not a direct quote, but it's basically
You know,
Like,
it's fun
begging
you
you,
mentioned
I swear to
that.
God, I'll
It's
be
fun you
forced to
mentioned
end
the
us
whole-
all.
It's funny you mentioned the whole grenade thing because I remember Denzel had a scene like that in the Ricochet where he had a grenade, but and then at the end you realize that it was a cigarette lighter
yeah.
I need to watch
because
that.
he was trying to tell
Same.
Ice-T's a gang to get to stop selling drugs, and they listened to him. And next thing you know, it's a cigarette lighter.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of watching, because I heard that John Lithgow was in Ricochet. You know what I was just watching for the first time before I went to the theater? I was watching Cliffhanger. Gotta finish
Oh
it.
no! Oh
Yeah,
no!
Great movie.
Cliffhanger is on Netflix. It is on. Netflix.
Yeah, I was watching on Netflix.
I gotta
yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
I gotta ask you, dude. What'd you think?
Right,
How
yeah.
far did you get, and what'd you
I
think?
got about, I want to say 50 minutes after basically remember the part where they find out he's alive and he writes it on the dollar, you want to trade?
Yeah,
I got to that part after
with the rabbit, or
No, the rabbit came after that.
No, not with the rabbit. They open up
with the
case,
snowman?
it's
With the snowman.
Yeah, the
snowman.
snowman with the little, he's like, fuck, he's alive. And then he gets in a fight with that one guy and he falls into a pit of blackness off the cliff. But I gotta say, you know, the action in that movie is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that plane crash with that,
he did a
which I
good
want
job
to say
as
was
the
a
villain.
miniature. was fucking phenomenal. I'm so pissed I have not seen Cliffhanger earlier. I gotta finish it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
You remember that other character, Travers, who was always pissed off? I liked his character.
Yeah.
I like
Travers is he's the bald guy with the
he was on
mustache
he was on the
that fucked
walkie-talkie
everything
with
up.
John Lithgow.
Don't use my name.
Nuts.
Yeah.
I like the scene where he's on the radio with John Lithgow. He just goes nuts.
He does a pretty good British accent, John
He
Lithgow,
does.
I gotta say.
Yeah. I'll let this be the last question for this stream here. So what do you guys say?
Which Bond is the best?
Sean Connery, hands down. Sean Connery. Sorry.
The physicality.
Maybe Dalton. I really like Dalton.
And fuck Daniel Craig.
No,
I don't know about fuck Daniel Craig. I would think
closest to what a Bond would be in this modern
era.
That's your opinion.
I'll go with Roger Moore.
Although
Roger Moore is so underrated nowadays. Just because
Pierce
his movies were
Brosnan,
cheesy. What do you expect? It's James Bond. He wanted to do his own thing.
Dalton.
I'm getting sick and tired of people shitting on him now.
Dalton was really good.
To be fair, James Bond has a
tired
fatal flaw. A huge fatal flaw, and that is the fact that James Bond is his legal name in the movie.
What?
His first name in that series of movies.
Which ones?
The Craig Bond
Craig ones?
acknowledges his family name is Bond, which is the dumbest revelation possible because he's a spy. Why the fuck would he give his real name ever?
But can we all just say fuck No Time to Die?
No Time to Diarrhea. No time. That was the real true title.
No Time to Die.
It made me sick.
Like all the time.
I am very concerned.
Thank God that was
fuck it. The hell with the handcuffs on.
Everybody's going crazy.
Get Scott Adkins. Because we need a Bond that's a martial artist and with some grindhouse
Scott
R rating.
Adkins is English. He is badass, and he will kill everyone.
Yes.
Get Scott Adkins to be Guile in a
The
Street
Bond
Fighter.
equivalent would be
the Atkins diet. That's what they're
Jason Bourne's our Bond equivalent.
How about this? Scott Adkins as Guile for Street Fighter.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You remember he was supposed to be Batman, right? You remember you see that audition on
He
YouTube?
can't pull that off.
Well, Scott Adkins was Batman. He accidentally kills too many people.
Yeah, I don't think Scott Adkins has the chops to pull off.
But Scott Adkins is Bond 100%.
Yes, I agree.
Granted, Bruce Wayne's charm is phony, so maybe.
I'm not this new female Bond they're trying to push. Fuck that.
Shit on that.
Fuck
To
that.
be fair, if they played it up as like a honeypot who has the ability to fuck people up.
Yeah, but the female Bond, I forget the actress's name. What did she do in that movie that had any effect on the plot outside of killing that one?
Nothing.
She did Jack Diddley squat.
He's riding the motorcycle on her back. It's stupid.
Being fair, they've done the Bond is falling apart shit since Skyfall.
He's jamming it up.
Skyfall.
Skyfall's a good movie. There's a difference.
Internally interesting for me to see warriors that are falling apart.
If you like it, that's fine. Fuck Skyfall.
That was dope.
I love Skyfall.
Fuck all the Daniel Craig movies.
That's
my opinion. You like it, that's fine. I don't care.
The intro No Time to Die theme song is awful. I'm sorry, Billie Eilish, but that song sucks.
I think I broke the rib.
What song are you talking about? What song are you
know what?
talking
Rocky
about?
Skyfall. My favorite part of Skyfall. It's got to be that part where
the intro to No Time to Die.
that guy just like basically
Billie Eilish. Come
on.
Like,
yeah, I'm a spy.
You had
I've
to
had
get
gay
Billie
sex
Eilish
before.
of all the people.
No, I know it's awful. The No Time to Die intro is awful.
You win a fucking Oscar for a shitty James Bond movie. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I could write a better James Bond movie than that.
Also, I love Anna de Armas, but her character was not like... They advertised her as a huge thing, and she did, again, Jack Diddley, Twiddly, Twaddly, Whatty, Squat.
I love
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Build up and it's like, no, this isn't what it is at all, you fucking idiot. Why'd you trust us?
I thought you were a fan of
you thought these people were going to be important.
I'm a fan of Billy Idol, not Billie Eilish.
Yes,
Eilish is good. She's got some good ass.
She has some good songs, but still,
she does. But
I respect her more now than back then. Back then, I didn't know her. So
yes,
I actually also confused her with Lord.
I love that song. I love that song.
Royalty. Yeah.
Hey, Wild Man Beyond, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to watch From No Time to Die?
Yeah, I'm gonna go send it.
Zero.
No,
I'm
negative
gonna
10.
harass you with
Zero.
Blu-rays of No Time to Die now.
Yeah, we're,
Just send her to your address somehow.
yeah, well, man, what's
No,
your
but
address? I
guys-
can send you a Blu-ray copy.
As bad as No Time to
One,
Die
two,
was,
three, Mars Road.
That piece of shit movie.
Guys,
No.
as bad as No Time to Die was, it's only gonna get worse.
Rainbow Road.
It's only
Yeah.
gonna get
I'm gonna like buy a screen outside of your house. And I'm gonna project No Time to Die on it.
Forget it.
I'm gonna send it to your phone and just send you links. And it's like, oh, what's this? Oh, I got No Time to Die roll. Damn.
And it stays on. It doesn't go off. It just stays on all the time.
I'm gonna send them like a 4K of the movie and be like, "Happy birthday, dude!"
Constantly
Here's what
send
you
him a
do.
VHS
Really
version
want.
somehow.
Hey,
No,
well,
no,
I
no,
want to see the Daniel Craig collection.
Over my dead body.
And I'll have Carrie Fuji juice sign it for you. He'll just
I
do
mean,
a
to
little
be
scribble.
fair, that guy is a phenomenal director.
Yeah.
True
I
Detective
don't
is
like what he
phenomenal.
said about Bond. I do not like
I
what
have
he
no
said
idea
about
what he said
What
about
did you
Bond.
say?
Oh, Sean
But
Connery responds to
Bond. He
rapist.
said Bond was a rapist.
Whatever. You know what?
Oh.
The director of this
Basically,
movie,
yes,
I heard
by
Just
today's
a little
standards.
smack.
You know what?
Just a little
As a
smack.
British
You know who I
intelligence
heard about
officer,
this director
by
who
the way,
directed
he's
No Time to
absolutely
Die? I
committed
heard
child
he's a creep
trafficking.
himself. That he forced some actors to get naked.
Did you know that Sean Connery's movie Marnie was the basis for Basic Instinct by Paul Verhoeven?
It's so funny that Sean Connery is openly like, yeah, it's okay to slap a woman.
But he did a-
doubled down on Barbara or whatever the Barbara.
Yeah,
Walters.
just
You
a
know what?
little
I-
smack.
just
You
Just
know
a
what?
little
You know
smack.
what?
Not the last
Sean
blood.
Connery had a point. It's okay to slap a woman if she's Amber Heard.
See, I know, right?
Scotty.
Especially if Amber Heard is shitting on your bed.
Yeah, it's okay
You know,
to
she's
slap
taking
a
a
woman if
giant,
she
she's
shits on
taking a
your
giant
bed, yeah.
crap right there.
Barbara.
Can you imagine that
Barbara,
in
can
a
you tell
world?
me with honesty that you wouldn't slap a woman?
It's
who
like
was
it's like
shitting
you
on
need
your
Let me ask
bed?
you
You
this.
need
What-
a trailer
what
guy
actress-
to
let me
come
ask you
back
this.
and be
What
like,
actress
in a
would-
world.
What actress would you like to see a Bond as a Bond girl?
I
But
just
also,
think
by
that
the way,
Jessica
I wanna make a
Biel.
point.
I think. Look,
As
let
an
me put it
agent
this
of the
way, guys.
British
Let me put it this way. Making Bond a
John, you
woman
look like
is like
you are-
making Lara Croft a man. You just don't do it,
Well,
Right.
Lara
John,
Croft
you
is
look
made
like
just
you had
Indiana
enough.
Jones.
huh?
Lara Croft
John
is
looks like-
Indiana Jones. That would be.
It's. I mean, yes, she's based
In
on
fact,
Indiana Jones,
Lara
but it's
Croft is
still.
a better Indiana Jones than Jones is.
No,
Absolutely.
not that
Jones
good. Hold
doesn't
on.
even
No
care
time
about
to
camera.
love,
gave
Dr.
birth to Laura
Jones.
Croft.
Lara
He
Croft
doesn't
is
even have
good,
a
but she's
camera.
not better than Indiana Jones.
Absolutely, she is. She at least carries a fucking camera to document shit. They had SLRs back, or not SL. They had cameras back then.
All right, real quick, Scotty is going to come in.
He's a
And,
great Nazi puncher. That's his best
yeah.
job.
Oh, yeah.
Getting even more crowded now.
Okay,
But
I'm
for-
I'm
as an
okay,
archaeologist,
I'm going to tell
or
you guys
whatever
this.
he is.
I'm going to tell you guys this. The two
Okay,
actors I
but
want to
but
see.
she has it easy. She's like rich as shit.
Scotty.
Right.
She is
I'm
loaded.
not talking she's great. I'm not talking she's much better. But she at least has a camera to document things.
Yeah, but that's because she has a
Sexy.
lot of more money. She has a lot more money.
Sexy
Than
camera.
That's true, but if you can't afford the tech to enter into the job, I don't think one should do it.
okay, I'll give you
He's
that.
a good, he's a good Nazi puncher, great tomb
The
destroyer.
whole series is
As
flawed.
an archive, as like a museum acquisitions guy, he's not great.
The
no,
whole thing is flawed. Both of
Johnny
them.
Jerry, come on, man, throw me a bone. No.
Even Nicolas Cage is like, what? In that Avatar.
He's not
I'd
saying
let it
fuck,
pass.
Hallelujah. He's saying fuck.
But
no.
I do
the
him.
thing is, Jessica Alba is associated, at least in my mind. to
What
America.
happened? What happened to Jessica?
It's
Alba?
like
What's-
it's like
what's she
people wanted
doing
Gillian
now?
Anderson
Where
to be
is
a Bond
she?
woman.
I don't know.
It's like
Gillian
as
Anderson.
a Lady Bond.
Wow.
Hey,
Oh,
John.
read it, right, Scotty.
I'd do that movie.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you two women.
I'd do
I
that.
want to tell you.
I'd
I'm gonna
so
give you
fucking
two.
do that.
I'm gonna
We
give
just
you
broke the
two
record.
women who I think would make great Bond girls: Kate Beckinsale and Natalie
Yeah.
Portman.
Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Beckinsale is probably the best.
Yeah.
Gina
But I
Carano.
watched Gillian Anderson as a Bond for sure.
Gina
Yeah.
Carano should be a
She's
Bond
fucking-
girl.
She's American.
I went out with a
It's
girl
gotta be-
like that
Oh,
one
wait,
time.
wait.
What's
Your argument is that Bond girls should be American.
No, I'm talking about. I saw her bandied out as a female version of Bond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, people said
That
Laura
wouldn't work
Croft was
for
a
me
female
because
version of
she's
Bond. I remember that.
she's American. It wouldn't work.
I
with
think
me.
Matrix is better than all the Indiana Jones in general, guys.
Hey,
Yes, even better than Raiders.
I know a good Bond
The
girl.
Matrix is one of the most important films of all time in
Amber
terms of
Heard.
what the culture.
Oh
produces.
God!
It is the first
I think I
one.
know a good
No.
other Bond girl that will put the
There is
other
no
Bond girl
greater
out of business.
opener
Daniel
of
Harris,
eyes
right?
in
Yeah.
terms of commercial
John,
cinema.
even that comment killed Bobby for a moment.
I love you guys.
It's true.
I love
It's an important film.
He's
No,
down.
guys,
He's down and out.
guys,
Bobby.
best Bond girl. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Jada
Denise
Pinkett
Richards.
Smith.
Fuck no.
Fuck
No,
no.
guys, Jada Pinkett
Janine
Smith,
Turner.
and she
Oh,
has
God.
Will Smith on a leash.
Yeah. No, she's a Bond villain. She's Blofeld.
Yeah.
She won't
I
give
can
you a
see-
Blofeld.
yeah. I
The
see
female
that.
I
Blofeld,
Yeah.
expect you to die.
A
Someone
female
should definitely do a Blofeld on
And
her.
she
That's-
uses
No,
her
she's a
psychic
not
powers
giving
to
you a
take over the
Blofeld.
fucking world and turn men into cucks.
Yeah. Exactly. The cuck ray.
Cuckalo 7.
Cuckalo 7. Yeah.
From Pinking with Love. Yeah.
And it'd be called a cuck.
She's
a
Doctor.
castle of
No, I
cucks.
won't stop fucking other men. Will.
Huh?
Yeah.
She is Doctor. No, I won't stop having sex with other men.
Yeah. Live and let simp.
I remember I remember all this talk about Black James Bond. They were talking
The
about.
spy
Jada
who
dies
begged
another
me. The spy who begged me.
I remember back when it had talk about having a Black James Bond. They wanted Will. They were short rumors of Will Smith.
Oh, you almost killed me, dude.
Just live and let Sam. Live and let Sam.
With Guns N' Roses.
Bobby, all right?
Yep.
Bobby's just like, I'm done.
No,
No, guys, instead of Jaws, it's Amber Jaws.
Yeah. No, if
Instead
it's
of
Jada
Jaws
Pinkett
from
Smith,
Spy Who Loved Me.
if it's Jada Pinkett Smith, the Bond movie should have been From Hollywood Without Love.
Yeah.
Hollywood Without Love.
From Hollywood for Tupac.
Giant
I'm pulling
Jerry's
up
saying that Megan
Wikipedia.
Fox would be
What are some other puns we can make?
License to Serve.
Chad is no.
Yeah.
The Living Simp Dice.
I might as well.
Yeah, I think License to
Yeah.
Sin.
Coke and smile.
License to Slap.
Yeah.
License to Slap.
Golden Jada.
Golden Cuck.
Golden Jade.
Yeah, there you go.
The
How
Lady
about-
with Golden
How about
Vagina.
Tomorrow Never Slaps? How about that?
The Bond never slaps. Megan Fox is the next. Oh God, no.
Knocked twice on the pipe.
No
No
way.
way.
Dr. No One Stop Sleeping with Other Kids.
Megan, I am so disappointed. in
If
you.
only Junebug was here, he'd be fucking rolling.
Junebug would be fucking up in this shit.
Cuck another day. Yeah.
Oh man.
You're like, Disney. Disney made this. Oh,
yeah, he,
no.
would be he wants to buy RKO. Fucking. If that matters at all.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, oh, it's only 5 million right now.
Oh, I miss him.
On to more shitty news.
Where's he gonna even get the money?
On to more shitty news.
Why? Who
Money
cares?
is hard.
No one cares about them anymore.
Guys, on to more shitty news. Speaking of female-led...
I do want to say there's one thing. If you had the money to buy RKO, you could very easily produce a pretty decent picture and not need the money to buy RKO. You could just build your own empire.
Of course.
It's like 5 million. Dude, just put that into a film. You don't need the RKO title. Come on, man.
Put 3 million into a film and then 2 million into
Yeah, legitimately.
what you
can
need to
make
do. 1
extraordinary
million.
things.
1 million. You could make a great film for over 1 million. I
You
don't
can
care
make-
what anybody says. You can make a
Of
great
course you
film for
could.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, of course.
especially
I like
like-
the poster, Gabo. I like the comic poster.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I
But
dig it.
especially with like the tech we have available now, he says he does videography as a job, but it's like, why don't you have a reel up then? Like, how are you going to keep?
We're gonna
Yeah.
better make it. No,
videography. True.
Yeah.
sorry, Johnny.
Yeah, because you got to keep on going. Right? It's a momentum, right? You got to keep on going.
I don't know.
All right,
I think it's
boys.
very funny
No
how
matter
much
what you
stuff
do, it's
online
always a
and,
momentum.
Boys,
Yeah.
speaking of female action films, did you guys hear the bad news?
What?
that?
So I'm assuming that since Bruce Willis is retired, that they're gonna go forward. I'm assuming that they're gonna go forward with the very tragic Charlize Theron remake of Die Hard. No, because she wants to do it. She wants to fucking do it. I know it's terrible.
No.
I think that's a series.
That's your opinion. Fuck no.
Is that a confirmed thing, or is that just a
It's
rumor?
not. It's not.
Way.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it would.
No.
I'll tell you why that's not going to happen.
Why?
Fuck that.
It's literally tied into the character being played by the actor. It's culturally ingrained in us.
No, Wild Man, I don't want it. That's the point.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
Thank God.
They're going to do a bunch of Die Hard likes. Because
Okay, good. I want those. I don't want to
They've been
remake
doing Die Hard likes for
They're not going to
years.
attach the name to
They've been
anything
doing
else.
Die Hard likes for years.
Wild
Are we
Man.
really at that point?
Wild
Are
Man.
we really
Yeah.
at that
Yeah,
point?
it's too attached
Wild
to
Man.
Bruce Willis as a human.
Wild
Because
Man.
that's
I
the
wasn't
whole
saying.
thing.
I hear
Yeah, I wasn't saying. I just think that would be a really shitty idea because someone on Twitter said, "Oh, you should do a lesbian Die Hard remake," and she was like,
No.
"Hell
That's
yeah!"
great. It worked.
You know what?
And I was like, "Oh God, no,
whoever
don't
the
go
guy
forward
who
with
did
this."
that tweet is an idiot.
Yes,
I want
he
to
is
see
an
that
idiot.
bullshit. I want to see
Who's the guy who did that?
like
tweet?
There was
like-
some guy on
like-
Twitter who told Charlize Theron to go forward with it. I'm like, dude, why the fuck are you ruining good things?
Live free and strap hard.
A good
Yeah,
day.
no, I don't think they would do that at all.
good
I
day
don't
to
think there's
Sim
any
Park.
danger of it.
I
That's
watched
too
the
synonymous a
Strap
role
version.
to Bruce Willis for them to consider doing that.
Well,
It
actually,
needs to-
no.
It
No,
will be
Matt.
Charlize.
Matt, I
Yo.
know who you love. I know who you love to be the next Bond since you're just such a big fan of him.
All right.
Ezra Miller.
For Bond, for Bond,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I
Oh
knew
my
you'd get
God.
excited about
I
that.
know you're right. You're absolutely right.
He might be good as a non-binary villain.
He
I
might
think
be
my
good going
Bond-
out people in Hawaii.
You know
I
who'd be
think
really good?
I think
but
the Bond
unfortunately
I'm
was,
working with is pretty cool.
You know who'd be
No,
really
but
good?
in all
but-
actuality, you know who should be Bond? No joke. Fabio said, and I agree. Idris Elba. I think he'd be
Yeah.
good.
No.
Mm.
Here's why. I'll tell you why.
Why not?
Because I'd much rather see him as an M type.
Really?
Absolutely. Like an M in the field.
But I think that Idris Elba has that suave, that
I
confidence.
agree too. Yes. It's not that he wouldn't make a good Bond. It's that he'd make a much better M type.
How about
I can see-
Denzel as a Bond?
I don't know about Denzel as Bond. I feel like
American.
Denzel's too. I don't know how to say. I love Denzel.
I'm not
Maybe
crazy
is my
about
choice.
Denzel. He's a good actor, but I'm not too crazy about it.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think he'd be good as Bond.
And no,
I-
and please, enough with this Idris Elba crap, please.
Colin
I
Farrell
go
would be
for-
good
Good day
I
for
go
in
for,
Bond already. So
I
Probably
go for
couldn't.
Scott Adkins as Bond.
Yes.
I would
But
go
he's
for that.
American,
Scott Adkins is not American.
isn't he?
He's British.
He's British.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he's
Wow,
a martial artist, which is what
He's
Bond
not
needs to be. He could add
He is a
martial
fucking
arts with the
beast of
Bond.
martial arts.
with the-
I'll say that.
Yeah.
I
Make
don't
the
know about
podcast
Clive Owen.
R-rated.
Clive Owen's
Clive
much
Owen
better.
is
Movies
Bond.
R-rated. That's the way to get bring Bond to the new way. But give it a grindhouse type of film. Get the boobs and the bang and the boom boom.
Well, that's Strike Back.
Yeah.
Legitimately, that's what
Get
that
that
show
boom,
is,
boom.
and it rocks.
Straight back.
Strike Back. It's
Isn't that that
fucking
military
awesome.
TV show? I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's what Bond is, but as like in the real world, it's like strike teams. It's the strike teams that Bond works with, but they're also Bond.
Yeah, I
It's
remember
very grindhouse feeling.
Philip
It's fucking
Winchester. He was in that. He was
Yeah.
in Chicago filming one of the Chicago shows that got canceled with Carl Weathers. Chicago Justice. He played a lawyer in it.
Yeah, he's great in it. He'd make
He's
it-
a good
although
actor.
He's also actually weirdly, I think he's American.
Carl
The guy
Weathers
says
is
Damon
American.
Scott isn't though, so he'd be an okay Bond,
I want the stallion.
or he's Canadian. Or something.
Stallone as Bond?
No,
Nah.
No.
Man.
he's better
No.
off as Rambo.
I take Carl Weathers as Bond over
No.
Stallone.
I mean,
Any-
No.
70,
No.
dog.
No, sorry.
no.
I
Wild
don't
Man,
see-
No,
I'm
outside of
sorry.
Scott
No.
Adkins, honestly,
You need
who
to
would
get
you
that
cast
Christian
as
Bale
Bond
son in too.
outside of Scott Adkins?
Who else?
Who else?
I can't see anyone else right now.
Colin Salmon is my. I've wanted to Colin Salmon Bond, but unfortunately, he's already established in a Bond universe, and he was in the. He was in the Pierce Brosnan
Brosnan,
continuity. I'd like to see him as Bond. He was great as a Bond type in Resident Evil, and he was an MI6 guy. So, but
Dylan
My only
O'Brien,
requirement is they
if
gotta
he
be
got
British.
older, maybe. Honestly.
Yeah.
What about
If
Henry
Dylan O-
Cavill? Do you think he'd be good?
I think
Maybe, I guess. Yeah.
Henry Cavill, yeah, I can see him.
typical of a
If
choice.
he going from Superman to James Bond, yeah, maybe. Why not?
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
No
I'd
mustache.
be against Cavill is because it's too typical of a choice, and I want to switch it up at some
But
level.
if it works, it works. It doesn't matter if it's too typical.
No, I mean, I want something that's not typical of what Bond has been so far, and I'm talking about.
Please
more in
tell me you're
terms
not
of-
thinking of a female Bond.
Well,
And
those
don't tell
types
me you want
exist.
you
I
want a
don't need them
darker
to be
Bond.
called Jane Bond or whatever. It's stupid.
That's
If
one
I
of the
wanted a
reasons why
female
these
James
movies
Bond,
got
I would just
messed
go
up.
watch
I'm
Atomic
sorry.
Blonde.
Go back to the basics of Bond. Enough of this.
Do
I
the
think it should be
moniker of
reflective
Bond
of the
before
time.
you do the female.
A lot
Bond.
of fans are saying it, and they're tired of this dark Bond. They want to go back to entertainment. Everybody wants to go back to entertaining
I'll be
movies.
right back.
Right, but understand, Bond is like.
Well,
Bond
the
is an
Dalton
intelligence
films were
agency.
fun,
He's
but
a
they were
spy,
also
and
pretty
spy
dark
work
if you think
is
about
not like good or fun. It is not really an entertaining thing for the
Yeah,
most
but
part.
the character
Spy
is made
Who
for
Loved Me is
fantasy,
very
man.
fun.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
be
cool.
real.
That's your opinion, but that's the point of the character. He was made for fantasy. He's a fantasy character. That's the point.
I understand, but it's turned into a point where it's like, unless we're going full on fantasy, modern tech is created like you can't. It's going to be hard for audiences to disconnect our cultural knowledge of what modern tech is through current Bond films, and play that as like fantastic or like unless we do a period piece, which would be that'd be cool.
How is
Well,
that?
that's your opinion. That's your opinion. You can still
mean-
do it any way they want. Yeah, but that's your
wait.
opinion, man.
I
Let
just
me
think for
ask-
the modern
let me
audience who
ask
knows how
three
modern
people-
spycraft is done.
That's cool. That's your opinion. That's your
Yeah.
opinion, man.
Let me ask 3 people that haven't said anything yet.
Yeah.
go ahead.
John, Gabo, and Scotty. Who would you cast as Bond?
Well, honestly, I don't really know. I mean, either Scott Adkins or Henry Cavill, but I know that Quinn wants to change it up, but
Maybe Henry Cavill.
Not
but-
even just like someone more wiry, someone who
Yeah,
is like.
Let me ask you a
Well,
question.
Cavill-
Who would you
think
want
about
to?
Cavill more.
Who would
He
who
plays
would
it
you
a
think
little
would be good
cool.
directing?
Get John Woo already.
Yes.
If you,
Yeah.
I'll just talk about I want an R-rated Bond. Get John Woo to do it.
Stileski would be a good choice.
Yeah,
Sure.
that'd be good too. Yeah.
David Leitch.
Sure, yeah,
What's he done again?
And
I know that name. I
please,
can't recall.
nobody mentions Chris Nolan. Please.
No.
That also be
I
Cross
like
my-
him, but I'm not going to cast him as a Bond director. No. No.
Isaiah, that never
Yeah,
crossed
fair.
my mind.
Tenet was
It
his
doesn't sound
Bond.
like a good idea to begin with.
Tenet was Nolan's Bond.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what he
I'm
would
sorry?
have done with a Bond movie.
I'm sorry. What's
I say
that?
it. Chris Nolan never crossed my mind, and to be honest, I wouldn't want that either.
Yeah, me neither.
Same
me
here.
neither.
Nobody
he's
wants it.
too. He needs to
However,
be in-
I did think of another solid dude. What about Christian Bale? Do you think he can pull it off?
No.
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 He'd yell at the
anymore.
I'm done with
cameraman,
Christian
and
Bale.
he'd take it
And
way
we
too
already went through that
seriously.
shit
No.
with Batman. Please, not with Bond.
He would
No,
have
Christian
done a good
Bale,
Bond a
enough.
couple of years ago. He's
That's
aged
my
out of it at this
opinion.
point.
But
Enough
here's
with
another
Christian
thing.
Bale.
Guys,
He's one of the greatest actors.
Christian
of all time.
Bale
we
would
already
yell
have
at
for
the
Batman and
cameraman
John Connor. We
rather
don't
than
need it
play
for
the
James
character.
Bond. Enough. That's your opinion, but I'm done.
I mean, you know what Alec Baldwin would do to a camera person?
Yeah.
I'd say have light that guy.
What about Tom Hardy?
No.
No,
I
after
don't
Venom,
see
no.
it. No.
God, no.
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 We already got him as
No.
Bane.
No.
We already got him as
Again.
Venom. Enough. No
Tom
Bond
Hardy's
with
making
Tom
daring
Hardy.
choices
No.
here.
Tom Hardy can fucking eat lobsters in fucking restaurants in Venom 1 for all I care. I don't take that
You
guy
know-
seriously. He was good at Mad
Yeah,
Max,
he's
but
so
not
fucking
anymore.
good.
Tom Hardy,
You know
no,
what's
no, no, no.
Like
That
Legend.
movie is
You know-
partly overrated. I don't.
I
care
like
what you
Fury
guys say.
Road.
It's still
I
good,
like
but
it.
it's partly
Fury Road's great, though.
overrated. It's supposed to be about Mad Max. I like.
But dude, the
Charlie Theron's
practical
character.
effects in that movie are insane.
Yes, I'll go with
Also
that. I'll
understand
go
that
with
if you're
that. But
following
this is a
Max,
Mad Max
it's-
movie. This
it's
is
like
not
in
Charlie
Metal Gear Solid
Theron's
2,
movie.
like,
He was
that's
good
what
in
I'm
it, but
saying.
still, this is Mad Max.
We saw enough of Mad Max. We saw enough of him. We saw,
Still,
there was a good amount with his
I hope they
character.
bring Mel Gibson
rocked
back.
in the
If they're gonna
beginning
do
where
another
he
one,
was
bring
Because
Mel
he's
hallucinating.
more
Gibson back.
mysterious.
If they do another one, bring Mel Gibson back.
Okay.
They went out to breakfast, Mel Gibson and
I just thought of another
He
Tom.
should have
George
slapped
Miller.
Tom Hardy and be like, "Hey, stop
Tom
playing
Hardy.
Eddie Brock."
You know, get George Miller to do a Bond movie. Get George Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'd
god, the
do
amount
that.
of gadget
He's
and
a
vehicle
good
action
action
that George
stunt
Miller
director.
did a Bond
That's
movie
exactly
would
what,
be
which is
insane.
exactly
That'd be
what
fun.
Bond needs.
Peter
Get
Jackson
George
doing
Miller.
a Bond movie, but
That'd be cool.
It'd
specifically
be
with
gory
Peter
as
Jackson
shit,
from
or
the
it'd be
late
like a
90s.
fantasy. One of
Yeah.
those two.
So
Yeah.
rolling the dice, he
Guys-
literally would have to roll dice to choose.
Yeah.
Which do I
I'm
do?
probably gonna wrap it up here, guys. If
All
it's
right.
okay.
All right.
Tom
I
Oh
Hiddleston.
man, did we have fun?
So, what are
Yeah.
our closing statements, boys?
Yeah, closing
Michael,
statements.
What about
I
Oh,
Tom
love
Amber
you
Hiddleston?
Heard.
all. I love you all. I just love
I
you
wonder
all.
if Christopher Reeve, if he was
Love you
still
too,
alive, would it be perfect as James Bond?
Thank you.
Did you say Christopher Reeve?
Oh, lastly,
Yeah,
you know
because
who
of
would have
me.
been a great Bond
It's
if he was still alive? Gregory Peck would have been a great Bond.
Yeah.
When did the Dingo Show? Monday,
Cary Grant
May
was the
2nd.
original choice for Bond before Connery.
Really?
You know that because
Come right.
if you watch North by
Sally Room Comedy
Northwest, that
Store.
movie was the archetype for James Bond.
10:30 p.m.
dropped out?
PST. I don't
Somebody
know.
dropped out.
I think it was
I think,
Studio.
Well,
Fucking
yeah.
Ezra Miller and Amber Heard got to him.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't know that guy was in
No.
Hawaii. AKA Ezra Miller's killing grounds.
Ezra Miller is the worst threat to Hawaii than spam. I never thought that'd be possible.
First
Hawaii
one.
that the American government did acquiring it.
Yeah. But thank you guys out there, and fuck Ezra Miller and
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
Fuck them all. I
them.
believe it's
Fuck
cockroaches.
them, whatever he wants to be called.
Amber Heard.
Well,
Ezra Miller.
Amber
watch
Heard
out,
must serve some time
because
so she can have some own shit in her own bed too.
Yeah, exactly.
Turn Time. The new series on
Turn Time.
HBO.
Ash Brown, Justice for Johnny.
Hash
Justice
Brown,
for
Justice
Johnny.
for Johnny.
And
Hash
Justice
Brown,
for
Justice
Winston.
for
He's in the
Hawaii.
new Ghostbusters game. the
Wynn's
Sega
got that
Genesis
C-straight.
game.
Yeah, Quinn,
Justice
yeah,
for
Quinn's
Winston.
getting ready. Look
Hang
at
on.
him.
I'm
Amber Heard's.
Revolver. Fuck.
Oh,
Revolver.
oh, guys, I
Yes.
got a funny joke. Have you ever seen
Wynn's
Hard
gonna
Ticket to
put it
Hawaii?
in and kill
I guess
her
today's a
career.
hard
Oh, wait,
ticket.
hang on. It's Arbud Dwyer. It's the Arbud Dwyer. Please, everyone. Right when I pull the trigger, you got to cut out and make it look like it killed himself. Now, everybody, I'm so sorry. I didn't embezzle all that money or whatever. What was Arbud Dwyer?
John Bernthal was the awesomest Bond. I will say that.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't see it. Stick with the Punisher.
That
Stick with the
fucking
Punisher.
Justice for Johnny. Justice for Hawaii.
And
Yeah.
Justice
We love
for
you
Winston,
all.
He's in,
He's
he's
actually
in the,
really
he's
good
in
in
the,
The Accountant,
the Genesis game of Ghostbusters now.
All right, guys.
Bernthal's great in The Accountant.
I was gonna say Tom Hiddleston if you thought he was gonna be an OP Bond.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe,
But-
maybe,
No.
yeah, maybe in a
Everybody out
way.
there, thank you guys for
All right.
watching.
Or
Have
maybe
a
All
good
right.
night.
well,
Sleep
good night,
tight,
everyone.
and hopefully Ezra Miller does not jump
Who's
on your
gonna
bed.
say
and
that?
Don't
Yeah,
let the
that's
Ezra Miller bite you guys.
Kill you.
Or the Amber Heard shit on the bed.
Oh, fuck.